Hello everyone, welcome back to Armored Core 3. Like I said, we found out the controller's broken last time, so now it's time to troubleshoot. Emphasis shoot. We're gonna kill this fucking thing. I don't care what it thinks it's doing. I don't know what the hell it thinks it's doing. It dies. Hey there, Rui. What is that face for? What is that face for, Rui? What are you making that face at me for, huh, Rui? Huh, plant? What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say? But yes, Armored Core 3. Where were we? Okay, so first things first, let's go make sure our AC build is... I mean, the controller started this, Rui. The controller started it. It was the one causing radiation leaks, atmosphere problems, all this shit. I didn't want to do this. This was forced upon me. I did not have a choice in the matter. So don't look at me like that. Oh no. Oh no. Are you calling me a clown? Are you calling me a clown? Anyways, let's check our AC build, because I made some updates at the end of last stream. I wanted to make sure what they were, if I remember what they were. Okay, so we're using the, big thing were the core and legs. We're using the edge legs, which we're probably going to stick with when we go to Silent Line. We're using Oxo 02s, the Ana FCS, CGP ROS generator, SA44. Inside, we have all that going. No extension, no inside, no extension, because they're not that good at this point in the series. Some of them do interesting things, but they're honestly not all that useful. Decent radar, small missile back launcher, MG-1000, and the best blade in the game until we get the Moonlight. However, it's gonna be a while until we get to that point. Moonlight is endgame content, and oh my god, is it good. Besides that, basically a pretty fundamentally good biped build. Also, let's go see missions. What do we got here? Second layer, waste disposal. Defend cresting. Oh god. Oh god, it's this mission. I hate this mission so much. We're in the ventilation ducts, and basically what we have to do is destroy a whole bunch of shit the controller throws at us, and if any of them get through, we fail. That is this mission in a nutshell, and it sucks. I mean, if Tetsu is here, I don't know if you know who Tetsu is, but Tetsu is like this guy who's really good at Armored Core, by the way. Really good at Armored Core. Like, I'm okay at Armored Core. This guy is really good at Armored Core. He beat Occupation of Arterial Carpals on hard at 3 times speed. This man is good. I'm not that good. But you know, that is what we're dealing with here, though. Like, if he's like, yeah, no, this is... He'd probably talk about this mission or something like how to do it. But this mission is going to suck. Let's just get that out of the way right now.
Controller forces have commenced an attack
on Sector 422. Headquarters based in the area must be protected at all costs. Okay. Groups 2 or 3. Hampering. Basically, so small groups of enemies. Looks like they're probably going to be quite nasty, quite difficult. I'm wondering if we're going to burn through all our ammo in the process of trying to deal with them. It usually seems to be what happens in these situations, because at least this isn't like Nexus. I was watching Jets play Nexus, and I remember we all had to explain to her, me and everybody else here who knows Armored Core, we were explaining to her that Nexus is not a good game. Armored Core Nexus is not a good game. It has a lot of issues. The chief ones being that, along with the sudden change to the control scheme, that's one of the good changes, by the way. But so there's the sudden change to the control scheme, which is a good change because holy shit, the Armored Core control scheme was terrible. It was one of the worst control schemes, consistently one of the worst control schemes in any game. You get used to it though. But aside from that, aside from the control scheme, the other changes are pretty much all universally bad. For example, the heat system got changed to the point where heat output from parts and the heat you take from enemy attacks gets cranked up. On top of that, now the generator, the radiator, once it gets up to temperature and needs to start cooling you, sucks away your energy, so you don't have any booster power, or you can't use your boosters, you can't use energy weapons, you can't use your blade. All of that no longer available to you because the radiator is sucking away our energy to cool you. And then on top of all of that, you're so sensitive to heat now that the instant you get any, you take a ton of damage. For example, one of the changes they made in Nexus that's really, really bad is they made it so if you're next to an exploding enemy, you now take damage. You can see this is not a good change because, to my knowledge, no other game in the series does that. Not Silent Line, not Last Raven, not 4, not For Answer. They realized pretty quickly this was not a good idea. It makes me wonder, actually. I have to go look. I'm going to go look now because this is bothering me. Was Nexus made by a different team? Because that sudden change in that would make sense if that was the case. So let's go take a look here. Armored Core 3, which is kind of considered like the best of the PS. This Last Raven are kind of considered the best PS2 games. Let's see who the director on this was, or the people behind it was. Kenichiro Tsukuda, Koji Nakanishi, Takeo Kido. Okay, so it's basically Kenichiro Tsukuda and Koji Nakanishi. Let's go and see who was responsible for Silent Line and Nexus. So Silent Line was Minoru Odawara, Naotake Aboshi, Hiroshi Ito. Koji Nakanishi was still lead programmer for it. And then Nexus. Yup! Nexus was different people! Rintaro Yamada, Toshifumi Nabeshima, who's been involved in like the entire series since forever. So that one's fair. But yeah, no. Rintaro Yamada, Toshifumi Nabeshima, who I think is also responsible for Armored Core 2, which is one of the better games in the series, but also one of the harder ones in the series. So yeah, Toshifumi Nabeshima, Ryotaro Kishi. Yeah, no, this was different people. That explains a lot, actually. The fact that Nexus was different people from 3 and Silent Line, and it seems like the same people as Last Raven. That might have been the case. They learned their lesson in Last Raven, and that's why Last Raven is a better game. Let's go see who actually was responsible for Last Raven. That's the next thing to check. So that's Nexus. Rintaro Yamada, Dai Takamura, Toshifumi Nabeshima. Yep, other people did change. So Dai Takamura replaced Rintaro Yamada, which probably made a huge difference. I mean, Toshifumi Nabeshima has been involved in the series since forever. So it's not like him coming in suddenly made the game worse. Although, I'm wondering how much of an impact, what his differences are between him and Kenichiro Tsukuda. I'm wondering how much of an impact that had on the way the series went. Because I don't think Nabeshima was with FromSoft after Last Raven. I think he left after Last Raven. I have to check. Anyways, let's go see what this mission briefing is. Ventilation duct, bypassing the defense with no surprising ease. You want me to hold the ventilation duct so that they don't try any shit, and I know what they're going to do, and I hate this mission for it. No. Actually, yes, because I'm at a position where I can load my save if I get it wrong. Because it's not a game over, but I know that this mission is a bastard. This mission is an absolute bastard. Operation code Excelsior. Ventilation duct. Oh shit! It's this song! It's actually in my heart. I was wondering what the song for this is going to be, because that's one of the big things about the Armored Core series as a whole, is its soundtracks. Armored Core soundtracks are their own genre of music. You cannot prove me wrong. Have some missiles, assholes! Are they going up? They're going up. New enemy units coming in, group of 3. Okay, what do we got here? That's that group down. Next group is above. Identify and destroy. Targets identified.
They're approaching the bulkhead.
I can see that lane.
Take them out.
They're dead. Oh, they're not dead. They're not dead. Kill them.
Stop them.
I'm working on it, Lane, but they're out of range. Please, give me energy.
They're almost through. Hurry.
God damn it. Let's abort and load the save. Abort and load the save. That's going to be the only option here. I want to do this mission. I know how to do this mission. Because this is what they do. They shoot the door control switch, and then they go through, and that's the end of it. But, well, aside from that, I can just load my save, and we're fine. So let's go. We're going to get mail talking about how this is the end of Crest, blah, blah, blah. I am aware of that. Don't worry. I'm just going to load the save. Because that was some bullshit. That was some bullshit. I'm not dealing with that. I'm going to get this shit. And if I fail, it's going to be on me and not on the damn generator. Not on the damn generator crapping out on me in the last minute there. So, once again, mission, defend Crest HQ. We already know what the situation here is going to be. Enemy enemy unmanned units are coming through. They're approaching the ventilation duct bulkhead, and once they do, they're going to kill everyone. Yes, I'm aware. Duct G929. Low probability of success? Yeah, considering the environment, I'm not entirely shocked. I don't care. I'll let the turrets take care of half of them. And then the rest, once they get up here, that's my job. Okay. Turn around and get ready to anticipate their movements. They are below me. Good. Where we want them to be. Have some missiles, losers. Next one identified. Second group coming in. Second group is also below me.
They're approaching the bulkhead.
I am aware, Lane. I'm in a better position to stop them this time, though. So don't worry. Okay, third group's coming in.
Take them out.
Okay, third group is at the bottom. That's going to make my life relatively easy. I can pick them off with missiles. Oh, no! 2 groups! Oh, boy! This is going to suck. 2 groups of them. They're both below me, though, so threat level is manageable.
Raven, stop them.
Working on it. Believe me. Oh, no. Here come more. Here come more. And now the gun turrets are all out of commission, too. Get to the door. Get to the door. Get to the door. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Identify them. Taking that one out. That should be the last of that group. Woo! Don't you dare, bitch. Don't you dare look away now. If you like your life, don't you dare look away, boy. I love that song. That, by the way, it's Don't You Dare by Zeal and Ardor. It's from their album Stranger Fruit. Actually, no, is it from Stranger Fruit or is that from their first album? I always forget. Because they have 2 albums. They have 2 albums that they're really known. The 2 first albums were Working on It, Lane. Okay, first group dealt with. Where's the next one? They're above me. Shit!
Defense is breached. Mission.
God damn it, we were so close to. Holy shit, how many of these little fuckers are there? This really is just a fucking losing proposition, isn't it? I know there's a few tricks you can use here to deal with this one. I just forget what it is exactly. You know the first wave of enemies of getting to the top of the ventilation shaft. MG500 and an EO equipped core. Let's go see if I have that Orca core still. I have the Orca core. I can use that to make this a little bit easier since it will just be able to fire at them. Also, just get to the top and don't even bother with the rest of it from there. Be at the very top of the shaft seems to be the trick that we need to do here. We have enough energy to get there. It's just going to be a pain in the ass to do so. So this is going to take us a couple tries probably. Once we get it going, though, we should be fine. So first things first, get the Orca core. Get the Orca core. See if we still have it or not. If we don't have it, we're just going to have to buy it. So go assembly, core. We don't have it, so let's go and grab it real quickly. No, not arms. Core. Orca core. We have enough money, so it doesn't really matter. I got money, I don't care how much it costs me. So some fries don't make it salty. Oh, this cheese gonna make my booty drip, drip. I'm lactose intolerant, I don't sip milk. If I see a side of cheese, I'm a trip. I'm a sit on your toilet seat and doo-doo and dip. So you got my Whopper Jr., I didn't forget that. And you got my double Whopper, I didn't forget that. Onion drink, I didn't forget that. You got my onion rings, hold on, you can sit back. Burger King, don't play with me, just give me my food. Why is that the thing that comes up? Just the Burger King parody of Roddy Ricch's Ballin', of all things. Of course, that's the thing that comes to mind. I'm in the drive-thru at Burger King. Then they gave me a Whopper Jr. with hella cheese. Made it a meal, so yes, I got my drink. But why they gonna put cheese on everything? They put cheese on my double Whopper with no cheese. I'll be taking a number 2 in the morning. Hold on, can I please be excused for a moment? All the cheese in my body, booty farting. I farted. Also, let's see what else we can use that might be useful here. We've got the MG, which is good. Let's get a left arm weapon that'll be more useful here. So I'm thinking for left arm, we could get the Hazel 50, and we could use that to try and pop groups of them with explosives. Probably not going to be super useful, but it'll probably have better utility in the situation than our blade does. So we're going to grab that. We're going to use the MG1000 for now. Though we could, no, because these don't have enough ammo. We're going to be dealing with a lot of targets, so we need the ammo of the MG1000. Good on that, good on that, good on that. We have the Orca Core so that we can use those. Let's also look at the generators. We may actually be able to fit a better generator now since we're using some slightly heavier legs. Something like the VE905, the ZSV, because our current generator has some minor issues. Really wish the game would tell you the relative output of the generator compared to what you currently have. So the RAS is 10,500 and 42,000. Okay, keep those numbers in mind. 10,500, 42,000. This might be the best generator in the game. 10,500, 42,000. I always forget. Generators, 10,500, 42,000, 7,700, 9,943. Yeah, we have the best generator in the game. Okay, so we're good on that. Cooling, we may want to upgrade to something like the CR14 or the SA77, but I think we're okay for now. We're good on left arm. We're good on that. Do we want anything from here? Probably not, but let's have a look to see. Interlocking support missiles, the Quem R20s. That would give us some extra firepower, which would help us with picking off groups of these MTs. So let's grab those as well. And then let's go and equip some of the things we got. So we're good on that. We're good on that. That's not changing. That's not changing. That's not changing unless, let's see, lock speed 38. Remember, lower is better for lock speed. So let's go take a look at FCSs real quickly. We've got 38 right now with max lock 6. That would be 35 on the FST6, which can target multiple targets. You can do multi-target, max lock 12, but it's got higher lock, lower. It's got a slower lock speed. What about your single target, your multi-target with your max lock 4 on the PLS Emma, and you're slower. You can do 10, but you're also slower. Basically, everything here is slower, so it's not an improvement. There might be an FCS or two that I missed that might be a boost here, but they're not worth it. As for other parts, let me see. Is there anything else here I want? No. Okay. So let's go here, go to extension, and let's see if we're not overweight. If we're overweight, then this isn't going to work, obviously. But nope, we're good. Quem R20s work. So we've got the Quem R20s, which are going to give us more missile firepower to go with our S-42-6. Although, now that I'm using the heavier legs, let's also consider something else. Do I still have that part? I doubt it. I probably sold it. We're going to go look. No, I do have the VM36s. However, we're overweight with them. But if we remove the radar, we're good. And we don't need the radar for this mission because the radar in the head is plenty for the kinds of targets we're dealing with. We're not dealing with anything that requires a biosensor or a stealth sensor, like a biosensor or an ECM canceller. So the head radar will be fine. We don't need the additional supplementary radar. And the VM36s mean we'll have a better opportunity to target the enemy MTs as they come up the shaft. Then we've got the MG1000 and the Hazel 50 for dealing with them as they come up closer. So let's go system, save. This will give us... Actually, let's make sure we still have the mission, because if we've done this after mission failed, there's not much point in doing this. Let's go here. Defend Crest HQ. Okay, so we're in a good spot right now. We can save. So we're going to save our progress right now. Then we can use the EO core and all of our other weapons here to improve our performance. That'll help us deal with these MTs, hopefully. There's a lot of these little fuckers, by the way. God damn. Okay. Mission. Second layer, waste disposal. Defend Crest HQ. Yes, 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 yes. They're in the vent shafts. Ignore the first wave. Just go up. That's all we got to do right now. Just go up. Don't even pay any attention to them. Just run up the shaft. That's all we got to do. Fly up the shaft. Get up as high as we can go. I don't care. Let the turrets handle them. Yeah, the guns will handle them until we get into position. All right, we are set to go. Move down, locate, and engage. 3. Shots out. Don't tell me they're hitting the ceiling. They're hitting the ceiling. Damn it. Okay, this is not going to work. Oh, thank you for that, Kogasa. Ooh, we fucked up already, though. But it's not the biggest fuck up in the world. We can still salvage it from here. It just means we got to use the MG. I know, Lane. I don't care. I'm just here to kill them. I don't care where they appear. I just want them dead. I was better off with my original missiles. Okay. So if we fail this, we're going to go back to the S-42-6s because they'll actually be able to hit things.
Stop them.
Working on it. Trust me. What matters, though, is that no matter where they come from, they have to come from below. They're always going to be below me, which means I have control of the environment. I have the positional advantage, and that should make this much more doable. Next wave is coming in. Don't really care. I can see where they're coming from on the radar screen. All right, let's start killing. Yeah, that's not hitting them. Okay. Next group identified. Engaging. And that's the next one there. Yep, you're dead. You're dead. All right, next wave's coming in, and let's see how many of them there are this time. That's the first group. Second group. There's probably going to be a third group. They're getting desperate, though. I'll tell you that much. Holy shit. Wow. 3 whole groups of enemies for me. 3 whole groups of enemies. They really don't like me. They really don't like what I'm doing here, do they? Okay, that's the first group taken care of. Second group is on the left. All right, just keep killing them. You don't have to move. That's like our #1 priority. Do not move. Let them come to us. All right, that one's dealt with. This is the next group. Don't know how many more of these groups are going to send, but damn, they're getting desperate here. Maybe if we keep this up, they'll start running off. They'll run off, and that'll be the last of them, hopefully. Yep, that's it. All targets destroyed. Holy shit, we actually did it. We actually got through the entire wave of these little fuckers. We got through 3/4 of our ammo to do it, but we did it, damn it. We did it. I remember despising this mission back in the day. This mission was horrible. But, I mean, a lot of it's probably because I didn't understand the whole process of go to the top of the shaft and wait there for them. Let's see what Crest has to say now. Probably still going to be something like Crest is finished or whatever. But let's see what it is. Crest defense is defeated. Crest's last line of defense, the element of charge guarding their headquarters, has been destroyed. The assault on Crest's interest started in Sector 422, but has spread to all other areas under their control as well. Mirage is gathering defenses to secure areas under its control, but the situation looks bleak. Okay. Great work. We appreciate the help, Raven, but Crest is through. We no longer have the means to retaliate. That the controller was malfunctioning has been known to us for a long time. Why didn't you tell anyone? Why didn't you? Oh my god, you're a cult! If the controller has decided to destroy us, then that is our fate. Oh my god. No! That is not how that works! That is not how any of this works. If the controller is broken, you tell somebody so they can fix the damn thing. People cannot survive in a world without order, even if that order is... Oh, you didn't have to tell everyone the controller was broken. You could have told Mirage and Kisaragi, and maybe y'all could have figured something out. You didn't have to tell everyone. Damn. God damn it. Well, Crest is done. let's go and actually get a look and see what the rest of the situation is like. Let's see if we can't get the rest of this situation under control. We got plenty of fires that need putting out still, so let's get moving. So first things first, we're going to go adjust our AC build. We know the VM36s are not going to work in confined spaces, so keep that in mind. Also, we can challenge the arena. Interesting. B7 Cypress. Steadfast in his belief that the controller must be preserved, he pays his respects prior to every match. His AC is composed of an amalgamation of Crest equipment, making it well balanced and suited to a variety of combat styles. Okay, he's going to die. Not a bad AC build, but I mean, at the end of the day, hover legs and such, they're specialty builds and only really suited to certain environments. If we're just gonna face him in the main arena, he's gonna get his ass handed to him by a basic biped. This is how it works. Okay, extension missiles are operating. Extension missiles are out. Okay, ow. What is that? Is this guy an OP? Yes, he is. He is an OP Intensify. Okay. That explains a lot. Back. Identify him. Holy shit. Yep, this is what happens when you don't change your AC build. That was a human plus. Okay. Ugh. That was a human plus. That explains why he kicked our ass so fast. He is able to use his back weapons in flight like it's Armored Core 4. Yeah, that was a rigged fight. Fucking assholes. Could have told me or sent me up against a plus. Damn. Yeah, holy shit. Okay, we actually are almost able to do this too. That's the funny part. So let's go make some adjustments to the AC build back to our baseline, and that'll probably help. We'll lose some AP, but we'll gain a lot of mobility, and our weapons will actually work better against this guy. So first things first, go back, go to the garage, assembly. Probably gonna keep these legs. We're gonna go to the Nur core. Keep that the same, keep that the same. Left arm is gonna go to the blade, because that's more useful here. What's the weight difference here? 225, 204. Wow, it's heavier. Didn't realize that was the case. Go to... No. We want the radar here. And then we want the missiles over here. That way we have everything set up correctly. Okay, so that's good to go, that's good to go. If we're doing this, we can also go back to the other legs, which will give us some better mobility. Or not. Okay, no, the weight doesn't work. It's probably the extensions that are causing it to be a problem, but oh well. We're good though. So let's try that again. Arena. That is a plus. That is a human plus, by the way. What that means in game terms is that those back weapons of his, he can use those in the air. Normally, unless you are a tank AC or maybe quads, I forget if quads can do it, you have to stop in order to fire those weapons. He doesn't. Also, he's got a pretty beefy anti-missile system on his shoulders, so that's going to be an issue. We may actually need to use the arena to our advantage here, which means structure so that he can't fly around as much. This is going to strip us of some of our missile firepower, but it'll be worth it in order to make sure that he isn't able to pound us with those chain guns. Those are going to be an issue. Just get that out of the way right now. Ow. Run. Okay, use cover, get to cover. Dun. We are not doing well here. Mostly because I hear that danger heat, and I keep thinking that's actually the energy low alarm, which is getting me into bad situations. Gotta remember those are two different alerts. Okay, now we're definitely fucked. Remember though that we can do that. We can shoot out the ceiling. Once we do that, we can actually get ourselves into a position of advantage. So let's try that again. Okay, so let's try that again. We actually know how this map works now, so we can do maybe a bit better here. I say maybe because it's probably still gonna kick our ass. Okay, so we go up, and now we have some positional advantage we can use. Don't think he seems to realize how that works. That's good for us. If he doesn't realize how this terrain works, we're gonna take advantage of it. Get to a position where we have a shot on him, and then work the terrain to our advantage. Staying below us, that's good. Let's use this gap. Let's work the gaps. Work the gaps and see if we can't make him... We can't, like, just bully him from up here. That's what we're going to have to do. He's got a huge firepower advantage on us right now. Okay, let's see. Keep track on him real quickly. Yeah, we can maybe make this work. Okay. Get there, get through there, pop our missiles. Let's start getting locks on him. Oh, that was almost bad. That was almost bad. That was almost really bad right there. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Got him. Oh shit, he figured out the gap. He figured out the gap. Move, 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 move. Okay. Now we make him come back down and we should be able to get the rest from there. He doesn't seem to understand how the ceiling works. We're gonna work with that. Use that to our advantage. As long as he doesn't understand how the... Okay, he's back down, he's back down, he's back down. Up, 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 up. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, we're safe now. We're safe for now until he figures out the ceiling gap. I hate this thing so much. I hate this fight already. I hate this fight so much. Mostly because he has access to something we don't. Which makes this miserable. Ow! Ow, 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 ow. Heat stun is bullshit. Okay, we're clear. We're clear for now. Just gotta wait for our output down to go down. Output down is the worst. Output down is like the worst thing. I don't even know what it means. It just means, hey, we're gonna burn off a ton of your AP now. As far as I'm concerned, that's all output down means. Ugh. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. There's some mechanics in this early part, this part of the series that are questionable, in case you're wondering. That's kind of what I'm bitching about here. Like, there's some of the mechanics here that are just questionable. I was cocky. I'm also going to admit that. I was arrogant. I was thinking, oh, it's a hover leg AC. That's a weird loadout. Okay, then. That explains it, though. He's got OP Intensify, which is why he can make this loadout work. We don't get that until we beat the game, by the way. We don't get OP Intensify until we beat the game. So this is probably a point where we should come back to this afterwards. Not to mention, in order to get OP Intensify to its full potential, you have to do a couple of missions to unlock its capabilities, which is always a pain in the ass. Where's he running through? Where's he going? Oh shit, he's up here, he's up, he's up, he's up, he's up, he's up. Move, make him come back down to us. I hate output down so much. Yep, and there we go again. Oh my god. How is he able to do so... I know how he's able to do so much damage so quickly. He's exploiting the fact that he stun locks you, and on top of that, he's also got OP Intensify, which makes this fight an absolute bastard. Because he's able to use parts that in ways that we can't. He is able to use parts in ways that we can't do yet. So this guy's a pain in the ass. We may have to multi-box him. Weird comparison if you haven't been here to see me play this before. We may have to fight this like it's multi-box. Like we're multi-box. Which is going to be an interesting scenario to say the least. 4, 5, 6, and we just lost all of our locks. Okay. So let's pop a hole in the ground first. That way we have a reliable firing point to work with. God, he's just hanging there beneath us, waiting for me to. I hate this. I hate this so much because he's hanging at the edge of our lock-up. I just realized I never equipped any of my optional parts. What the fuck am I doing? What am I doing without any of my optional parts? That would probably help a lot. Let's go and equip those. I keep forgetting that when you change cores, you have to re-equip your optional parts. It may not help a ton, but they'll probably help some at least. So let's go garage, optional parts, stab, generator capacity, emits pulses to disrupt lock-ons, enlarges the sight lock. Okay, so now we've got all of our optional parts back equipped. So back to the arena again. Let's try that again. Let's try Cypress again now, because that was not working at all. Structure seems to work all right for us in that regard, but we're going to see how much trouble it gives us. See how much of a difference this makes. Probably not as much as I'm hoping. I'll put it that way. But if it makes any difference, I mean, last time we fought this guy, we got him down to 700 AP, which is a huge boon. If we can disrupt his ability to fire at us, that'll be huge. Disrupt the ability to generate firing solutions, and we might be able to win this. We're already at a 2,700 AP, 25. We're at a significant AP disadvantage. But by disrupting his ability to get a lock on, and among other things, we might be able to pull this one out. Probably not the first time around, though. Let's just get that over now. This is going to take a couple of tries. Especially now that I actually understand how much of a threat this guy actually is. I did not realize how dangerous this guy actually was. Holy shit, yeah, no. We may actually also want to change arenas considering all of that. Because he doesn't seem to have much trouble targeting us as it is, and this arena is disrupting our ability to use our missiles. So, let's swap things around. Let's go to, back to the baseline arena, see if that makes a significant difference. Okay, Cypress, challenge, yes. Arena. We're going to have to play this pretty different. We can't rely on our machine gun to carry us here. This isn't like a lot of the earlier matches where that worked. He has the damage output advantage on us in that regard. At least compared to the machine gun. Missiles might be able to do something. Let's find out. We've got a lot of them after all. Makuros. That's how we're going to have to play this shit. I can already tell from here. This is like Armor Core 2 where we had to use the cheese strats with the tower strat, the tower cheese. I don't know if you weren't here for that, don't worry about it. I'll explain it in a minute. Basically, the tower cheese in Armor Core 2's arena is a strat where you would go to Abandoned Highway. You would equip the vertical missile launchers, stay on the building where you spawn, God. Yeah, this is going to take a couple of tries. I can already tell from here. Among other things, the fact that I've got to lubricate myself mentally back into getting into it. What was I saying? That? Oh, yeah. So the tower cheese in Armor Core 2, you would go to a specific map called Abandoned Highway. And on Abandoned Highway, you would equip, and when you're doing that, you would equip the dual vertical missile launcher back weapon. You would stay on the tower and look down and just fire off volleys of vertical missiles. It works on pretty much every single opponent except for maybe a couple that have really good anti-missile systems. It is disgusting and cheese, but damn if it does not work. Damn if it does not work. Okay, so let's go and get the VM34, the vertical missiles. The ones we already have. Let's go get those real quickly, because those might actually help us out here. So, garage. We don't need the back radar for this. So we can unequip that. Go to the left back unit, equip the VM36s. And then let's see if we can find an arena where we have a significant vertical advantage over this guy. So go here. Challenge. Take a look at the arenas. Underground Factory, no. Ruin, probably not. Tropical Forest, parking lot, definitely not. Wasteland, Reservoir, Abandoned Factory. Reservoir is probably going to be our best bet. Let's try Reservoir, see if we actually have the vertical advantage here or not. If we do, we're going to take we're going to exploit the shit out of it. Tell you that much. We're going to exploit the shit out of any terrain advantage we can get. Because this guy is a bastard. Already see a potential one. Okay. Yeah, no, we don't have the vertical advantage I thought we would here. Okay, yeah, this is not working. This is not working. Holy shit, this guy is quick, though. Yeah, that's not working, and we just burned through all of our energy. We're fucked. Like I said, there's gotta be... There's things I'm trying here. I'm trying to find a way to get some kind of terrain advantage, because we are not going to be able to fight this guy straight up face to face. You could already tell that from here. We're having to get dirty. We're having to get dirty just because, holy shit, this AC... This guy, first of all, he has OP Intensify. We don't have OP Intensify. And it shows. So let's go garage. We're playing dirty now. And if we're playing dirty, that means no longer using that. We're probably going to switch out this as well. So that's gone. And we're going to see how well this works. I'm not guaranteeing that it's going to, but I'm going to give it a shot. That's for sure. Cypress, as before. We've got to find a way to strip him of his advantages, and that's what's hard about this. Try the baseline arena again just to get a feel for what this weapon does. If we can stun lock him before he stun locks us, that'll already be huge, and that's what I'm hoping this grenade rifle lets us do. Well, I got 12 shots. Damn! Shit, we missed! Yeah, how do you like that, asshole? Give you some output down, bitch. Yeah, that's not working. That's not working. That's definitely not working. Oh my god. There's got to be something to this guy. I know there's something to this guy just because he's such bullshit. He is such bullshit. With the OP Intensify and such. Da, 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 da. Bup, bup. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Let's see if there's anything I can do here with this. So I know that the 1000 rounder works pretty well against him, because that takes off a ton of armor. What we've got to do is not get hit, which means I'm going the wrong direction. If I can make him burn through his ammo, then this will be a lot more doable. Make him burn through his ammo. Sit down. Be humble. Oh, ow, 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 ow. Okay, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Back to chain guns. Okay. Those are the problem. So now that I know those are the problem, we can start adapting. We can start adapting now that I know what the problem is. The big problem are those chain guns. Which means we need to be quicker. We need to be more mobile. If that means less AP, that means less AP. first, let's go back to the garage. Start making some adjustments here. Let's use this AC, actually. Just to make the adjustments here. So we go... Edge. Those stay the same. That stays the same. Left arm unit. Right arm unit. We may actually go... Let's try rockets, actually. Rockets are kind of tricky to use. But if they work, then we're on to something. No, no. Yeah, we're good. Okay, we're good there. Now, back to the arena real quickly. We're going to try this again. This guy's pissing me off at this point. I'm getting tired of this shit. I'm getting tired of this guy's shit. You can kind of tell. So, let's see. Underground Factory? Let's see what this does. If we can restrict his movement, that'll be a big thing as well. So the arena is probably the worst choice we can make because he's going airborne a lot, and that is being an issue. So let's identify his position. Holy shit! He did how much damage? He did how much damage already? He's not happy with that, I'll tell you that much right now. I just realized we can work this platform a little bit. We're probably not going to win this round, but we can remember this. Yep, there we go. Okay. So we've got some ideas now we can use here. Big things are, we have to work that platform, because otherwise he's just going to murder us with the chain guns. That's entirely his whole strategy, is he basically murders us with the chain guns. And then we die. Because he gets us to output down, and then he just laughs at us. That's what's going to be tricky here. I already tell that's what's going to be tricky about this fight. So now we're in a good position. You son of a bitch. God. It's all because he has OP Intensify. It's entirely because of OP Intensify that he's able to do everything he's doing here. Just keep that in mind. He's playing Armored... I'm playing Armored Core 3. He's playing Armored Core 4. And the difference shows. The difference between what you can do in this game and what you can do in Armored Core 4 really shows here. He's just playing Armored Core 4. That's all there is to it. He has OP Intensify, and OP Intensify means he's playing Armored Core 4. That means he has a huge advantage, and we have to work around that. Okay. Let's see. We've got to find a way to strip away his advantages. That's what's difficult about this. Parking lot might actually work. So let's give that a go, because if we can force him to get stuck, then he can't use his mobility advantage against us. We got to force him into a corner or something, and also abuse the shit out of cover. He's got an AP advantage on us, and he's quick. He does not have to stop the fire. Remember that. Where's he? Power just went out. Okay. We may actually have to bring a heavy AC to this just to force the issue. That's going to be interesting. I don't like building heavy ACs usually, but we may actually need one to win this fight. Okay, so let's go build a heavy AC. I don't like heavy ACs, but let's see if that maybe helps us here. Ugh. That might actually help us here, so we're going to give that a shot real quickly. We go cancel, build a heavy AC. Something that can punish him. I did some horrific homebrew dolls just now, and I feel inappropriately proud. Don't spoil our plans to the viewers, Kogasa. But yeah, no. None of it is actual. Oh no. Let's see though. What we're looking at. I think you might want to look at it. I'll link you. Thanks. Yeah, I'll look at it. But yeah, send it to my DMs. I'll look at it later. Let's see then. We gotta go garage. Assembly. Think about parts we don't use. So first things first, we don't need that. If anything, we're gonna want the heavy core that we don't currently have. So let's go for a heavy AC. We're gonna need one to force the issue. We can sell these. We don't need them anymore. We can sell these because they're kind of crap. Rockets really suck in this game. I'm dead serious. Rockets kind of suck in 3. Just because they're a bitch to aim. That's the big problem, is they're a bitch to aim, and that really shows. I think Dusk would go nuts over them too. He probably would. You're absolutely right. He probably would, Kogasa. He probably would. So let's go back to shop now. We've got some cash to work with. Let's go, first things first, core. We're going to want the MX grip. And for arms, let's go weapon arms, actually. I think there's a weapon arm we can get that would actually be really powerful here. Yep, the bazooka arms. We got those legs. Let's go for the... We're going to go with the D3TAs or the Trident. Probably the Trident, actually. Because the D3TAs have more AP, but is it much? No, not really. So that's our legs figured out. Booster, we don't need to worry about. Generator, we don't need to worry about those. Back unit, we'll take a look at momentarily. So first things first, go here. Arms. Bazooka arms. Trident legs. Generator, that's good, that's good, that's good. Let's try something really stupid. The OC-22s. Because these are funny. These are really funny weapons. These are a really funny weapon. Let's get a feel for how this thing moves too, because oh shit, I forgot about the core. That's gonna be really important. MX grip. We can't take as many optional parts, but we're gonna take what we can. So the stab, the LFCS, and can we take the generator? No, we can't. Okay. Let's get a feel for this AC, because I don't usually use heavy ACs. So we're going to get a feel for this and see how it works.
Main system. Engaging test mode.
You're probably still going to be able to chew through all of our AP, though. Just keep that in mind. What does that do? Let's see. So that's a spread shot, which is basically going to... It misses. It's like the other bazooka, where it misses on purpose to punish dodgers. Okay, so we have an idea how this works now. We're going to take advantage of that. Alright, so we know roughly how this AC works. Let's go see how we can leverage this. Our best bet is probably still going to be parking garage, because that restricts his mobility, which means we'll be able to bully him. So, get all this ready to go. Back to Arena, Cypress. It's probably something we're going to have to do for a lot of these ACs going forward, just because, let's see. Optional parts. Do they show us optional parts? No, they do not. Okay, so assume every AC up to this point has OP Intensify. Got it. So, parking lot. Commence battle. And now we're going to bully the shit out of this guy with the bazooka arms. Yep, this is kind of working. Holy shit, though. He's still chewing through us. Okay, this kind of works, though. This kind of works. We can make this work. We saw how much damage we did there. We saw how restricted his movement is. We have to just capitalize on all of that now. That means a few things. That means activate our Exceed Orbit. That means deploy our weapon pods and then just make him come to us. Oh, wow. He did not like that. Or that. Okay, you forced me into this situation, Cypress. I just wanted to have a decent fight, and look what you made me do. This is your fault. I want you to know that with your OP intensify bullshit. Oh. 50,000 credits out of that. Okay, I'll take 50,000 credits, especially after all the bullshit you made me go through to get them. So familiar with the danger of arena combat? Having spent a number of years working as an AC mechanic, she finally decided that the time had come to pilot one of her own. All too familiar with the danger of arena combat, she operates a heavily armored AC and prefers to fight from range. From mid-range. Okay. That means parking lot. And I'm gonna bully you. Because I don't trust y'all anymore. I'm going to assume every single one of you is an OP intensify bitch that's going to fly up and bombard me with output down. So this is what you get. This is what you get. These are the wages of your sins. Sit down. Oh, wow. Okay, I think I got a little rough there with her. Yeah, I don't need to see the replay on this. This is dirty. This is dirty what I'm doing here, but this is what they have driven me to. This is what they have driven me to. By every single enemy at this point has OP intensify. I'm just done. He prefers close range combat and is adept with the blade. A favorite tactic makes use of his core's overboost function to gain ground on an opponent, whereupon his fury is unleashed. He's quick to anger, especially if struck by another's blade. So basically, if I blade him, he gets pissed off. He's like one of those guys like, when you were out partying, I steadied the blade. Die. I don't even need to go to the parking lot for this guy. I just take him to the regular arena. I'm not seeing anything except for maybe the rockets that are going to be trouble. I just stun lock the shit out of him and watch him suffer. So first things first, as before, deploy our weapon pods. That's going to be a big thing to do here. So we kind of camp underneath him, make him come to us. Yeah, he's definitely OP intensify. That's for sure. That blade wave right there, that's OP intensify in action, in case you're wondering. That's how I know he's got OP intensify. Every single one of these guys is going to have OP intensify at this point. I kind of just tell from here. So you know what? I'm going to punish them for it. I'm going to punish them for their OP intensify habit. I'm going to make them die. Okay, our exceed orbit's been spent. We still have the orbit cannons though. I love these things. They're so dumb. I love these things. They're so dumb. We just pop them and suddenly we've got these two little buddies in the air over us giving us help. It's so good. It's like exceed orbit, but better. It's so wrong. It's so wrong, but I don't care at this point. A highly skilled shot sniper with rock-steady aim. Once she's acquired her target, it's rare that they escape her withering attacks. Outside of the arena, she's known for her pleasant and friendly demeanor, but once a match starts, it's down to business. Okay, I respect that. Sure, I mean, once you're in a fight, it doesn't matter. You can be you're pleasant and friendly pleasant and friendly afterwards, but you're in a fight. You're in a fight. You want to win. I respect that. Cool. I mean, I get that. Absolutely. Look at the shit I'm doing. Get over here. I dare you. I dare you to get over here. Oh god, it's just killer orbit cannons. Here they go! Here they go! Get her, little boys! Get her, little guys! God, they're disgusting! I'm not even doing most of the damage here! It's the pods! Like I said, I've just had enough! That's what it is at this point. I've just had enough! I'm not even doing any of this! It's like that scene from Aliens! So, I mean, y'all might know the scene I'm talking about, but I'm gonna get it for you. This is what it feels like right now with those orbit cannon pods. It feels like the turret scene from Aliens. Like, this is what it feels like fighting her right now with the... Fighting all these enemies with the... What's it called? Oh, yeah. Let me go and grab this for y'all. Browser capture. That. There. You. Go away for a minute while I do this. Pause that so that you don't have to hear it over everything else. This is what it feels like right now, though. This is what it feels like with the orbit cannon pods. It's like this scene from Aliens. Multiple targets. Brrr, brrr, brrr. And the guns are just aiming themselves. Just brrr, 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 brrr. Beat you guys down 50%. That shooting gallery down there. I love this movie so much. I absolutely adore this movie. Oh boy. 20 on A. C and D gun coming up soon. 5. Dry. They're at the pressure door. Wait for it. They were wall. Yeah, no. That. Yep, there it goes. And then here comes C and D gun. Brrr, brrr, brrr. Just like when I deploy the next set of orbit cannons, this is how it feels like. Lots. Can't tell. Lots. Look at them go. Brr, brrr, brrr. This is what it feels like using the orbit cannon pods in Armored Core 3. It's so ridiculous. It is so utterly ridiculous using those things, and I love it for that. I want to see what it's like from their perspective. I got to see what this is like from their perspective now, because this is probably exactly how it felt. Like they were one of the aliens in that scene. So we go enemy perspective. They've got laser blade, shoulder shield, sniper rifle, 2 small rocket launchers. Yep, they killed our orbit pods. Actually, they ran into our orbit pods. That's what it was. Okay, the orbit pods are firing on her now, along with our forward exceed orbit. We hit her with a couple bazooka shots. Our exceed orbit's doing its job. We deploy the next set of orbit cannons, and away they go. A and B gun tracking and firing. Multiple targets. Look at them! Look at them go! Look at them go! And then that's the win. That's the win right there. God, that was ridiculous. Is what that was. This is how I'm gonna clear the rest of the arena, just because of the goddamn OP intensify. I'm probably gonna have to do this for the rest of the arena. I can feel it already. It's gonna be kind of gross. Caller. He thrives on delivering a dramatic coup de grace at the end of each match and views AC combat as an intricate and deadly art form. He's most competent, he's most content when both opponents fight 100% and the battle takes on a life of its own. He's not gonna get that from me. Let's just get that out of there right now. We're gonna be in a parking lot and you're gonna get murdered by orbit cannons. That's what's going to happen here. I don't care what you're expecting. This is what's going to happen. I control the fight. I'm going to take advantage of that fact. Oh, God. Okay. Maybe not. Maybe not. This build may not work for this fight. Worked for the last couple, but I mean, like, this thing, we're dealing with everybody's got OP Intensify at this point. I'm the only one that doesn't. And that kind of sucks. Oh, well. Hell are you? Yep, this build's not gonna work. We have to change our setup. Okay, forgot to change our setup. This is not working here. Watch it turn out we have to go back to our original setup to make this one work. Or we might have to change the arena. Either case, this is not a working setup for this fight. So let's change some things around. He is able to maneuver in this environment the way the other ones couldn't. So, color, you're gonna need a different environment. We're gonna need a different environment to deal with you. So let's try something. Underground factory? No. Parking lot? No. Wasteland? Let's just try the baseline arena. I want to get a feel for how his AC actually moves. Once I do that, I'll have a better understanding of what we're dealing with, and that'll help us with the fights, actually. So, pull this up real quickly. Orbit cannons away. Look at me burn through all his ammo. That would be funny. Oh, this is working. This is working surprisingly well. It's an absolute cheese strat, but it works. And I mean, if it works, does it really? It's like that scene from Fist of the North Star. Do you call throwing dynamite a martial art? Hey, as long as it works. Oh boy, there we go. That's that one taken care of. Let's go to the next one. 150,000. Fanfare. Perfectly happy to wait out his opponents. Fanfare's AC is built to take whatever they can dish out and then some. He wins matches by never panicking and waiting till the other pilot slips up before moving in for the kill. The tactic serves him well. Yes. And I don't think we're going to be able to get through all of the arena this stream because we still got to get our Raven rank up one more to do the A rankers. But that shouldn't be too difficult. We'll find an easy mission to do that with. We'll be fine. So we get that. We get the... Here he comes. I don't think he likes that. I don't think he likes that at all. Probably looking at us like, what the hell are you doing? Yes, you are coping and seething. Okay, I just realized we're not actually at that much of an advantage as I thought we were. This does work, though. And that's what matters here, is that this works. If he's distracted by the orbit cannons, as long as he's distracted by the orbit cannons, I don't care. There we go. That's the win. That's an ugly win, but it's a win, and that's what really matters here. That's what matters as far as I'm concerned. It could be an ugly win. It could be a gross win, a disgusting win. I don't care. It's a win. And that means we get money. God, I wonder how annoying that was from his perspective. Just like orbit cannon pods just firing constantly at him. Oh wow, we got a lot of money out of that one. Grand Chief. This Raven is a firm believer in the well-armored AC equipped with heavy weaponry. His unit is able to withstand a great deal of punishment and meshes well with his combat style, which is to bring a daunting amount of firepower to bear as fast as possible. I noticed, oh my god, he's got the large missiles, he's got the other multi-missiles, he's got missile arms, he's got interlocking, he's got extension support missiles. God, it's the return of multi-box. Fuck my life. We're gonna go to the parking lot. We can abuse the cover there, and that'll hopefully help us. Because if any of those hit us, we're fucked. If any of those hit us, we're gonna have a bad day. That is a lot of damage on one platform right there. Very similar AP ranges too. I just noticed that. Very similar levels of AP. Keep that in mind. As we go forward. As going forward, that's gonna be important to keep in mind. You don't have to worry about locks. This is going to be our big advantage here. There we go. Got him. Yeah, no, you don't like doing that. You don't like that. You don't like fighting in a parking lot, do you? I just realized that you don't like fighting in a parking lot. Too damn bad. So let's see what's next. That was... We can't do this. Okay, we can't do these three yet. These are the A rankers, Royal Mist, BB, and Ace. A rare mission participant. His efforts are directed solely towards improving his standings in the arena. The AC he pilots is designed to adapt to changing battle conditions, and does so effectively. His rivals will never give it a moment's pause. We'll be back for you later, Royal Mist. New mail! What do we get? Advancement reward. Congratulations on your new rank. We hope you will continue to perform as you have been. In recognition of your advancement, we are awarding you with the SLU-64 back part. Okay, we'll see what that is afterwards. Valkyrie. Good match! Bullshit! I cheesed the fuck out of that Valkyrie! That was not a good match! That was me being an asshole! I'm not surprised. I mean, I know you can't say that, but that was about as BM as I could get. Share a certain amount of respect for him. Your upcoming fights won't be easy. Who are they talking about? His attention. Okay, they don't say who it is. Okay. Let's go see what this back part is. So, arena. We can't do that yet. Garage. Assembly. First things first, we're going to go back to our normal build because I like our normal build a lot. It's much more versatile than this. So, MX Edge. Ox 002. That's correct. That's correct. Back unit right should be the radar. Oh, it's the slug gun. Oh, that's cool, actually. I might hold on to those. We might find a use for those. S-42-6, MG-1000, and the blade. Okay, so we're back to our standard build now. After all the disgusting shit we had to do to win in the arena. Go equip our optional parts now. Stab, ECND, ECMP, LFCS++. So that's all ready to go. Paint's still good. Change cockpit panel. Do we want to change anything here? We've already got that set up. Heat would be useful, actually. We don't need the altimeter. So we're good on that front. Check the colors. If there's anything here. I like orange just because it's easy on the eyes, but I don't want to see if there's anything else that would work better. Maybe green? No. Orange it is. Okay, sticking with orange because it's best on the eyes. Go back. Elementary AC test. We're all good on those fronts. Good. Next step is missions. Let's see what our options are. First, layer nature area. Destroy massive weapon. Okay, I know what we need for this. We do need a special part. We do need a specific part for this. It's not necessary, but it makes our life a lot easier because I know what that mission is. But before I do that, I'm going to be right back. I got to go grab some things. So that I will leave y'all. Not that one. I'll be back in a moment, basically. And we're back. Just give me 1 second. Sorry about that. Like I said, just had to go take a quick break. Anyways, where were we? That's right. First things first, save, because we just took care of a bunch of shit, and that's going to be really important. We don't want to lose all of that. So previously, 705k. Damn, we are loaded. I just realized how much money we had. Well, okay, now we're actually 1.3 million. Damn. Yeah, we got money. Money. Anyway, so let's go see what we got here. Mission. First layer, nature area. Destroy massive weapon. Oh, it's we're gonna change our AC parts first off. So garage is the first thing. Like I said, we don't need to change out our parts, but it'll make our life a lot easier if we do. So we're gonna go to the SS Rem. That way, in case we fall into the water, it's not gonna immediately end the mission. So now we go mission. I know this mission. This is one we're over water, and we're dealing with what's basically a giant submarine. Let's see if I'm correct.
A massive weapon believed to be under the influence of the controller made an unexpected appearance today. We've never seen anything like it.
Okay.
It's a single unit that is neither AC nor MT, but obviously something of great power. The best our forces have managed is to keep it contained and away from the city. The target is currently sealed off in Section 732, an abandoned city district submerged when an earthquake shattered its retaining bulkhead.
Yeah, this is the one I thought it was.
Take
The city
care
is
on the
submerged,
water.
so we need to have the... So we don't need, but hover legs are useful here because otherwise we'll fall into the water. Okay. Consort-wise, let's see what our options are. We can take out the 2. S-King, AC Ghast, Comeback, AC Joker. Either case, as you can see, they're also both equipped with hover legs. Let's see what our options are here. Quick on his feet, this pilot takes full advantage of the speed and handling provided by his AC's hovering ability to set an exhausting battle tempo. His short-range shotgun produces more damage than most expect. A slow starter, it takes until the middle of a battle for him to... I remember this guy, though, yeah. Once warmed up, though, the improvement is evident. He enjoys taking out opponents by combining rocket attacks with an overboost charge. S-King is probably going to be more versatile, so we're going to go with him. We may not even need him, but having a second target for this thing to deal with is going to be helpful. Yep, Operation Leviathan, we're going whaling, boys! Actually, considering that, I want to do something now. Hold on here. While we're running through all of that...
Here's your target. Be
Yeah, I see
careful,
it.
Raven.
Believe me, I see it.
Main system. Engaging combat mode.
Dun 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 dun. I think that someone is trying to kill me! Infecting my blood and destroying my mind!
Target destruction confirmed. Return to
That was quick!
Objective achieved.
You're a chump is what you are! White! Whale! Holy Grail! Banner! White! Whale! Holy Grail! God! That was much quicker than I thought it was going to be. That thing was a bit of a disappointment, actually. Raven, let me be the first to congratulate you on a job well done. We weren't sure you could pull it off. On behalf of all citizens of Laird, we'd like to make a request. We hope you'll accept. Hayek technology for all fields. And this is probably going to be the climactic mission here. We have to go and deal with the controller itself. Before we do that, yeah, 4th layer energy production. Let's go back to garage, reset our build, which is the edge legs and the Oxo 2 boosters. Okay, now we're back to our standard build, which is good for what we're going to do here next. So, mission. Investigate Magna Ruins. Oh, I remember this mission! I remember this. I was talking about this mission earlier.
Disruptions caused by the controller forces are on the rise. If they continue, we we may have no choice but to launch an attack on the controller
But the problem
itself.
is you don't know where the controller is located, do you?
Unsubstantiated rumors indicate the existence
Yup,
of a
I was
passage
right.
somewhere
They
in the
don't know
park
where the controller is located, so they have to go and find the damn thing.
An advanced team already searched the area, but uncovered nothing. Also, we hired an escort to provide backup.
Yep, there's that escort. I know who this is. They're going to betray us. Let's see. We've already got them selected as a thing. Bermuda, Ajanti. Neither of them is going to really be able to help us. So start the mission, I guess. Let's see how long it takes for Huntress to screw us over. Because I know she is. I've done this mission before. Operation Rook. Recommend Raven rank A. Security level 1. Estimated rank 13%. Success rate 13%. Okay.
Main system. Engaging
Oh shit.
combat mode.
Is that Artificial Sky 1?
It's empty?
Yeah, it's a trap lane. This whole thing is a setup. Oh no, they're stealth! They're stealth! Okay, that explains a lot.
Raven, it's an ambush.
Believe me, I know. I knew it was an ambush going in. Don't worry, Lane. I knew this mission. I know this mission very well. I forget this thing that happens what leads to her double crossing us. I forget what it is specifically. Let's see if I can remember what it is. It's like there's a specific set of circumstances that lead to us getting betrayed. I want to remember what they are. I want to go make sure I'm not like doing anything that's going to cause us trouble. Weak contact, it's an ambush. Fanfare will enter. Oh shit, we can just kill Huntress here. Okay, so yeah, we can take care of Huntress as long as the MTs are alive. Keep that in mind, because she is going to double cross us. Huntress is going to double cross us. I keep forgetting about that part. I forgot there was a specific set of circumstances that leads us getting double crossed. No, there isn't. She just double crosses us. Okay.
There's no place for you in this world.
Die, rebel! That's fanfare. Okay, we may have to come back and do this mission again, actually. Just because of the circumstances. We bladed her down a little bit so she won't be at full strength, which is good for us. Let's see how long it takes to kill her. Or if we survive. Or if we survive. I know that if we die here, it's probably going to be a game over. There goes Huntress. That just leaves fanfare. Okay. Yep, we're in trouble here. Let's see if we can survive this. Nope, we died. Okay. Like I said, that's probably game over. But now we know the situation. We can come back and do this mission again, and we should be okay. So, yep, there's the game over screen. Your status as a Raven has been rescinded. Blah, blah, blah. I am aware. Cool. Very cool. I don't remember if I saved... whatever. If I didn't save after the last mission, it's fine. I can just save again. I can just do that mission again. It's not a hard one. Load game. Save files there. That's what we want there. Loading data. Okay, now I remember what the situation with Huntress is, though. We can make that part of the job a lot easier. Let's see what our mission setup here is. Yeah, we gotta deal with the submerge thing first. So let's go do that again. It's pretty easy, so we can just go do that real quickly. We'll use this AC for that, because it's already kitted out for the job. S426, there we go. We use this AC for that because it's already been kitted out for the job. I just realized I could have gone completely the other way. Whatever, doesn't matter. Destroy the massive weapon. Yep, we just did this. One thing is an absolute joke. Like, I am amazed at how much of an absolute joke this thing is. I did not realize it was going to be this easy. You just go up to it. And you just murder it. It's so simple. Why didn't no one tell me it was going to be this easy?
Here's your target. Be careful, Raven.
Ooh.
Main system. Engaging combat mode.
Now, they're not. I am going to be their only target this time, but it'll be fine. I actually, like, watch how quickly I kill this thing. Once it comes up out of the water, this is going to be piss easy. Get in its face, start shooting. Hit it with the blade, and watch it die. Okay, having them as a second target probably helped a lot. So we're gonna load that save and do that again, because I forgot we did this with Consort last time, which probably made a bit of a difference in terms of us not getting shot at. Yes, 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 that's also a game over. Very cool. Thank you, controller. Very cool. We know our status as a Raven has been revoked because we're dead. Ugh. So we do want the Consort there as a distraction, because otherwise they just aim at us. They just aim at us and we die. Okay, keep that in mind. Load game. We can do that again. Like I said, we basically got that mission down, though. It's kind of a chump once you figure out what to do. It's just that I forgot that this thing has a lot of offensive power, so we want the Consort as a distraction. That way they have to split their fire. So, garage first. Select the correct AC. Go mission. First layer, nature area, destroy massive weapon. Yep, we know what we're doing here. It's a big submarine. We're gonna go kill the big submarine with S-King. What what the S and S-King stands for? Why don't you turn out the S is for shotgun? That would just be perfect, wouldn't it? That would just be perfect if the S and S-King was for shotgun. It would fit, too, is the thing. It would absolutely fit. I'm stuck. The fuck? The fuck just happened there? Did we stray outside the map boundaries? I wasn't even paying attention. Did we stray outside the map boundaries? Is that what happened there? We did this mission so quickly the first time, and now we're fucking it up afterwards. God damn it. God damn it. Ugh. Load. Try that again. Load. Load. Yes. Load that. And then we've got Global Cortex, the Nest for Ravens. Yes. Garage, so that we select the correct AC. I just realized this one probably doesn't have the optional parts equipped. That would help too. Probably. Yeah, that would probably help. Okay. And then everything else on that should be roughly correct, except for a back unit swap. Okay, now this AC is up to spec. So we go back here. Destroy massive weapon. Does this thing, seriously, I'm not even kidding.
The target is current.
Once we get this taken care of, once we get the, like the first time we did this thing was an absolute chump. It was hilarious how easy it was. Because this thing literally just came up out of the water and died. It came out of the water, like comes out of the water, fires some missiles, dies. But now it's not being quite so, now it's not quite so cooperative, which is unfortunate, but oh well. There we go. Got the music going. And okay, there's our target confirmed. Yeah, we must have straight outside the map boundaries last time. Okay. That would explain what happened there. So now we just stay here. There we go. Die, you motherfucker.
return to base.
Ooh, and it's dead. That was quick. That was much quicker. That's like how it was the first time when we did it. That's what I was looking for, though. The result. That's the result I was looking for. Now that we know that happened, and now we know how to deal with Huntress. Raven rank A, which also means that if we wanted to, we could go deal with the top 3 in the arena. They're probably going to be a pain in the ass, though, so let's just keep that in mind. Mail, this is the request for help from Mirage that we talked about. And then we go system, save. This way, save. This time, we're not going to have to do that mission over again, which is really helpful. And done. Okay, save is done. Now we can go back here to our garage. Switch back to our main AC. And this time, remember to bully Huntress before the main fight. That way we only have to deal with fanfare. Yes, I know what we're dealing with here. You know, it says you've sent Huntress as a consort. Huntress is going to backstab us. And we're going to just deal with it from there. Operation code Rook. Wonder why it's called Rook. Doesn't really matter, but we're going to figure out what's going on here.
Main system.
Remember to bully Huntress before anything else.
It's empty?
No, it's not empty, Lane. They're stealthy. See? They're little stealthy boys with the little cloakers.
Raven, it's an ambush.
So first things first, identify Huntress and engage. Deal with Huntress first. Because she's going to betray us. Get her AP as low as we can. She won't retaliate as long as the MPs are alive, so it doesn't really matter, because after all, she's planning to betray us as it is. I remember this mission quite well. I know how annoying she is. There goes Huntress. Now we don't have to deal with her. Now the MTs are easy. That just leaves fanfare. One down, let's one last MT. Okay. Are they? Did they clip out of a wall? Or no, they're just back here. Okay, I know where they are now.
I knew they wouldn't be enough.
Of course they wouldn't, fanfare. You want to take care of me yourself now? Your friend's not here to help you.
Like yourself have outlived their uses.
Shut up. What's the control? What?
Thinking you could destroy the controller? What a fool idea.
Considering what the controller's been doing to us, I'm surprised you're defending it. How blind can you be? Damn. Come on. Get in there. Where is he? And we just lost again. Shit! We may need to make some changes to our AC setup. It won't be that difficult, but it's just, might have to go back to a heavy build, is the big thing. Yes. Our status as a Raven has been revoked, blah, blah, blah. We took too much damage. Basically, we took too much damage trying to deal with Huntress. What I'm thinking we might do to simplify that process is switch out our back weapon to a rocket launcher. That way we don't have to worry about the MT locks overriding us when we're trying to deal with her. So we're going to go and grab a back rocket launcher and use that to our advantage. After all, although they're somewhat difficult to aim, they are very powerful. And that'll be hugely helpful to us. So, garage, shop, back unit. And then we want the big rockets. They're not as good as they were in Armored Core 2, but they'll serve their purpose here. Yes. Those. Go back to this AC real quickly. Back unit left. Large hecto rockets. We may have to go back to different legs. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go back to the SNSKs. Remember that. Let's see if we can keep our radar as well, because that'll make the other part of the job easier. And a slug gun. No, okay, we're good now. So we've got the big rockets. We've got everything else set up. Let's try this one more time. Before we do that, though, we're gonna save. That way, in case it doesn't work out, we don't have to go all the way through that process again. Save. Yes. Hurry up. Save. Thank you. Please. Come on. There we go. Okay, now we're good. Back to that. Back to that. Go back there. We go mission. We go energy production. Magna ruins. Yes, Mirage wants us to investigate the ruins. Huntress is going to be joining us. She's also going to screw us over. So start mission. Oh, can I accidentally? Yeah, I did. Okay, we've already got that set up. Start mission, commence mission. Okay, now we're good to go. Now we're good to go. We've gotten everything actually set up now. And let's see what happens here.
Main system.
Okay,
Engaging combat
back through
mode.
this door. We know about the stealthy MTs, so we're gonna deal
Raven,
with
it's an
Huntress
ambush.
first. That way she doesn't become a threat later. Stealthy MTs aren't really all that much of a problem. As long as we don't take too much damage in the process of getting rid of them. Okay. Let Huntress do most of the work while backstabbing her. You don't have to be subtle about her or anything like that. She's not going to shoot back at us. But let her do most of the work. That takes care of Huntress. Okay. Now I can finish off this MT. We've got most of our AP still. Now comes Fanfare. Fanfare's going to come in and be a pain in the ass. That's fine. We've still got plenty of large rockets, so we can bully him. He's also going to be moving around more than... That's fine. It's not going to help him as much as he thinks it is. Come on, come on, come on. Get over there, get over there, get over there, get over there. We need to get in close and stay in his face. Shit! Ah! I always sucked at using... Yeah, no. I'm using an optional part that helps with that vice. I am using an optional part that really helps in that regard. It's the... Let me go show you the part it is, because there is a part... There's a combination of parts that really helps with expanding your lock-on box. Like, there's a specific combination of parts that I'm using to, that lets me do that. That facilitates that. So first off, load. Yes, yes. Load that. And let me show you the part combination I'm using. So for... Because it's a combination of a few things. Where's the garage at? There's the garage. I probably just circled all the way back around to it. So first things first, our primary our FCS is the AOX Anna. This is the FCS I'm using. And then my primary weapon is the MG1000. And then to expand the lock-on box, I'm using this optional part, the LFCS++. I don't remember how good the rest of these other parts is, but this thing has been a godsend. This thing has been an absolute godsend. The only thing I can think of that is more useful than that is OP Intensify, and I don't have OP Intensify yet. And yeah, no, rockets are a bitch to use. The only reason I'm using them in this particular mission is because I know what Huntress is going to do. And since she's not I hope he identifies wild. She's not going to try and retaliate or evade my shots. So the rocket launcher is really useful against her. The large rockets are really useful against her. So we're back here again. Security level 1, estimated success rate 13%. Yeah, this mission is a bitch. I'm just gonna say that right now.
I've got a weak contact.
Yeah, I know, Lane. The stealthy MTs, believe me, I just saw them. Where's
Raven, it's an
Huntress? That's the
ambush.
first step. Yeah, of course it's an ambush. It's too low. Okay, let's get clear. Let's take care of some of these MTs. They don't burn through too much of my AP. Not to mention, they are going to be a threat regardless. Okay, she's down to 800 AP. That means even if I don't kill her outright, she'll be easy to deal with. Where are you? Okay, that's Huntress taken care of. Now let's get this last MT. We still got 12 rockets to work with on Fanfare. So let's go bully Fanfare now. Which means getting in his face, bullying him with the rockets. Shit. Where is he? Shit! Ah! And he killed us again. How much AP does he have? How much AP does Fanfare have? This man is a fucking tank. That's a damage sponge. Ugh. I hate that. I hate Fanfare already. Like, the big problem isn't even damaging or anything like that. It's even hitting or anything like that. He just has so much AP. So we know that's the situation. So let's see if we can figure out how we're going to actually deal with this. We might not actually be able to use the machine gun here. We might need more damage output, which is going to make things interesting, that's for sure. But we can make this work. Okay, so let's go back to the garage. I always do that out of habit. It's like a habit for me at this point. Go here. The trident legs. Arm-wise, we're going to go with those. The dual bazookas. We're going to do some other little dickery, too, as well, here. Our left back unit is as... I'm going to stay that. We'll probably need this for its stealth sensor, actually. So, that's our setup, basically. Trident legs, bazooka arms, and then... Oh, we got to change our core, too. The MX grip core. This head has a stealth sensor. Does it have one? No, it does not. Okay. So we've got all that set up. Let's go try this mission again. Magna Ruins, as before. Yes! Consort select. We're good on that. Commence mission. And let's see if this time we can get it to work. Because we've already figured out the situation. We already figured out the situation here. Huntress is going to betray us. But in the meantime, before that happens, we have some other shit to deal with. This may not exactly be an ideal setup, but we're going to make it work. back, 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 back. Weaken her enough that she can still take care of the MTs, then take care of her at the very end there, clear the last MT. That's gonna be our solution here. They can't really hurt me all that much after all. And Huntress, on the other hand, is a real threat once she changes her allegiance. Or rather say, makes her allegiance clear. When she shows her true colors, we'll know what to do with her. We'll know what she's out to. Okay, 84 AP. No. Sit down, be humble. Now we're gonna go use the rockets to deal with this last MT. And then once that's done, the rest is simple. It's just bully Fanfare in a corner. And now just bully Fanfare in a corner, and the rest, that'll take care of the rest. And that didn't work. Oh well. God, he has a lot of AP. God, Fanfare has a lot of AP. We almost got him. It's just that we took too much damage in the first phase, I guess. We may need to make some adjustments here based off of that information. Okay. So, what can we do about Fanfare? That's gonna be the difficult part. Alright, tell from here. We may need to actually not use weapon arms here, just so that we can blade them down. Okay. So we're gonna go back to that setup we had before, except we're gonna change our arms and weapon layout to go with that. So first things first, garage. Go to this AC, the MX grip core. Not weapon arms. Trident legs. We don't need those. We don't need those. We don't need those. Those are good. Hecto rockets. And then we need the stealth sensor is the big problem. GR12 and the blade can stay. Okay. So now we've got our setup for this mission. We know the situation. It's a setup. So we're going in knowing that full well. Start mission, commence mission, let's go. Actually try and kill this fucker this time because holy shit. The big problem is like just that Fanfare is a sponge. That's our problem. At the end of the day is that Fanfare is a big damage sponge. But as long as we can avoid taking too much damage in this opening phase, that won't matter. We can out-sponge them.
Raven,
Maybe.
it's an ambush.
After all, look how much AP we have. 9,300. If it comes down to who can sponge the hardest, we'll win that fight. Not to mention, blade stabs, like... The blade stabs that the tank legs give you does more damage than the normal blades. See how much AP that just stripped off of her already? That takes care of Huntress. Now we can just blade these guys down. Just the way that she was doing, and we'll be fine. Okay. Why am I wasting my grenades on her? On these things? Okay, that's good. I just realized we don't have any optional parts equipped. Oh well. Fail this time, we'll remember to equip them. I realize we're down a lot of AP. 7,800. This is gonna be rough. That means. That's what that means to me. This is going to be a bit rough. But that takes care of the MTs. Now it's Fanfare's turn. Ah! missing every single shot. This is weird. This is a weird situation to be in. This guy has the mobility, and we're dealing. Usually, when this is the back, we're usually in the reverse of the situation where we have the mobility advantage. So this feels odd. This feels really odd. I'm usually in the faster AC, not the other way around. So that just feels strange. I'm just gonna say that right now. That feels really strange. I don't like that. I really don't like the way that feels at all. So we may not actually keep that pattern up. We may just have to get Fanfare into a corner and bully him. Also, I don't think, or maybe what we'll have to do is we'll just have to ditch the grenade rifle and just go from there. Okay. Load. We'll do that. We'll do normal arms with that. Otherwise, that's heavy setup. And we'll just have the machine gun on the right arm. That way we can apply continuous pressure. I keep doing that. That's like a bad habit of mine. Like I said, I keep switching out from the garage menu to other ones. So we want that. We've got the Hecto rocket selected, which is correct. MX grip core. That way we have more AP. If we're gonna do that, do we need the rearms? Yeah, we're gonna still want the rearms. Okay. So we're good on that. We're good on that. We're good on those. The head can stay, probably. The Ratchet has significantly more AP. It does, actually. It's got a pretty similar functionalities as well. I just noticed that. Okay, so let's go with the Ratchet's head. That gives us some advantages as well. Well, I don't need this part, so we're going to get this. We're going to use this, though, for sure. That leaves us 2 slots. Okay. We're going to use the stab on the other one. God, optional slots are always so funky to deal with. And then we're going to go here and investigate the Magna Ruins again. Yes. AC Huntress, who's going to backstab us. So we're just going to go in and kill this bitch. She wants to fuck us over, fine. Be our guest. She's going to lose that. Thank you, Drag Free. Ooh. Ooh. Ah, there we go. Much better.
Main system.
And now we get into the fight. Yep. It's empty because it's an AC 6/2. Yep. It's AC 6/2, Drag Free. Armored Core 3. We're almost in the end game, too. So, kind of weird in that regard. Feels kind of weird in that regard. We're at the end game. We need to make sure we don't take too much damage, so we're going to have to kill some of these MTs just to keep us from taking too much damage here. But our primary thing is dealing with Huntress because she's going to betray us. Huntress is absolutely going to stab us in the back once these MTs have been dealt with. I've done this mission enough times. I know that's going to happen at this point. It's like not even a question of if, but how survivable is it for us? Well, there's Fanfare, which means Huntress is now a threat.
There's no place for you in this world.
Okay, whatever. Exactly, Drag Free.
Die.
Exactly. Stab her before she stabs us. Your friend's gone now, Fanfare. What are you gonna do? Well, I know what you're gonna do. You're gonna be a bitch. You're gonna be a little bitch with a little damage sponging bitch. Why am I even asking this question like I don't know what you're gonna do? Fuck, we just died again. God damn it. Like I said, every single time, this is what happens. We just take too much damage in the first half. Yeah, exactly. That's how I'm feeling at this point. It's just like, oh my god, I've done this, what, 4 times now? More, I think? I've done this several times, and it's being a pain in the ass. And it's all because, 1, we take too much damage in the first half. 2, Huntress we take too much damage in the first half. And 2, Fanfare is an absolute damage sponge. I don't know what is going to be useful to deal with them. I have some ideas, but then they cause trouble later. Like, they cause trouble afterwards. Let's try something, actually. The rockets work, but they're a bitch to aim. I want to check something, actually. We got a part that might actually be useful here. That core. Not those arms. Those legs. Head. That head. That right arm. That left arm. That left back, I should say. What's the attack power on the... Oh my god. It's less. That's the first thing I noticed. It's less, but it'll be easier to aim. So let's go get a feel for this weapon. That's gonna be the big thing. We need to get a feel for this weapon to see if it's actually what we want to use here. Because slug guns are interesting. I don't know how they are in this game compared to Armored Core 4 and Francer. So if they're like weak, we don't want to bother. Okay, they're pretty good actually. Okay, keep that in mind. Well, I say they're pretty good, but they have a problem I'm already seeing. That rate of fire! What is that firing rate? That's horrendous. Wait, I know what we need. I know what we need. You're on the right track, Drag Free. Bigger gun, but not this one. Watch, let me go get something. Let me go and get something that will actually be helpful here. So we go assembly. I'm just gonna sell this part because it's interesting, but it's not what we actually need right here. We're gonna sell both of them. We could use the credits, whatever. Shop. Back unit. This thing has given me no end of grief. So let's go and apply it to solve our problem. Not you. We could use this as well. But what I'm really looking for is this thing. This thing has caused me no end of grief. We're also gonna get these, because I know these are interesting. And we're gonna get... Where is it? Where'd I got that? That! So the attack power on that is incredible. So now we've got some options to play with. Let's see what we want to do here. Not those. I know those are a pain in the ass to use. That thing is a funny weapon, though. This is a funny weapon, believe me. Or... I am so mad about that, Drag Free. You have no idea how mad I am about that. So, I was on the mission where you can get the Kurosawa, but because I didn't have enough Mirage rep, the game basically said, nope, you can't get it, you can't have it, fuck you. So that sucks. Oh well. Yeah, fucking F indeed. Like, damn. I have to go back and get that as well. We can do that in the... Let's see if there's any, like, reserve magazine parts. If we can get one of those, that'll be handy. Enhanced shielding, auxiliary radiator, emergency energy recovery. Nope, there's no auxiliary magazines on the extensions. So... System. Save. That way we don't have to go and buy all these parts again. We just load the save, and we can change things out on a whim. Okay. So we've got that set up. Save complete. Good. Get out of there. Get out of there. Garage real quickly. Check our optional parts. I think I've got... Nope. Okay, I want that one. And that one. Okay, we're good now. Mission. 4th layer, energy production. Yes. Start mission. And now we're basically just going to use the grenade launcher to bully Huntress as quickly as possible. That's basically what this is going to boil down to, is use the grenade launcher, bully Huntress, and then whatever we've got left is going to be used to bully Fanfare.
Engaging combat mode.
Yes, I am aware. Weak signal, ambush, blah, blah, blah.
Raven, it's an ambush.
Yeah, I know. Now, where is she? I'm gonna let Huntress clean out some of the trash mobs for me, just like last time. Let Huntress clean out the trash. And then we're gonna screw her before she can screw up. Ugh. Spot. We've already fucked it up. This is gonna be hard.
There's no place for you in this world.
Hey, shut up, Huntress.
Die, rebel.
Okay, where are you? Boom. Yo. Ka. Natingo skrrra. I said, this feels so odd, being the AC that is at a mobility disadvantage. I'm usually the faster AC whenever I'm in fights, but because of this build that I'm using, it's the opposite this time. It feels so strange. I get a feeling so complicated, and I don't like it. We are doing decent damage, though, so there is that. Oh yeah, no, he's feeling it already. I can see he's sparking. He's already sparking, so he might just be able to pull this one out. There he goes! Fuck you, Fanfare!
All targets
destroyed.
Return to base.
Yep. I'm coming back. And I'm
Mission
hopefully
objective
not
achieved.
going to have to use this
System
AC
switch
build
to
again.
normal mode.
I don't like this AC build at all. It's so fat and slow, it feels bizarre. Raven rank A. That's right. That's right. I just won a 2-on-1 fight. Yeah, big gun, big funny. Yes. Male. The controller. We had no intention of getting rid of the controller. All we hoped to do was play a role in administering its power. Even though it may be malfunctioning, we still rely. Oh my god! You dense motherfuckers! This is the entire reason we're in this situation! The controller is malfunctioning! It needs to be reset! Ah! You're no better than Crest, who was saying that if the controller has decided that we are to be destroyed, that is our fate. No! You dense motherfuckers! That's not how this works! Perhaps you're capable of doing the unthinkable, but if that's the case, then it is you who poses our greatest threat. Union is sure to try and take advantage of such misguided efforts. You've become too dangerous, and if you act in haste, you will condemn us all. No, I won't. I know what I'm doing. Ugh. Anyways, time to reset our build. Reset the build. Those are good. Where's the edge? We want the edge legs, actually. I like them a lot better. Say 44, that's all good, that's all good, that's all good. This goes back to... Can we use the VM36s with this setup? Oh, no, we can't. We need boosters still. Once we have the boosters, we'll be overweight with the VM36s. I remember now. Okay. So, boosters, Ox 002s, optional parts, everything. This core can hold all of it. We're going to use that space to our... We're going to use those slots to our advantage. Okay. We're in the end game now. That's for sure. System save. Yes. I love this soundtrack. It's such a good soundtrack. Infiltrate Rehito Lab. And this is Union, who, I mean, they said that Union was going to be the next ones, but hopefully they're not going to betray us, unlike Crest or Mirage. Well, no, Crest just gave up. Mirage betrayed us.
Both Crest and Mirage continue to believe that the controller's functions should be preserved. They refuse to see the warning signs.
Finally, someone who sees reason! Someone who understands that the controller is malfunctioning and needs to be shut down!
Our resources are stretched to the limit as it stands, but someone needs to take action. The only avenue left to us is rendering the controller inoperative.
Exactly. Yeah, no, yeah, exactly, Dragfree. That is how I'm feeling right now. Someone finally gets it.
The core is stored on a mainframe in Mirage's Rehito laboratory.
So you want me to go in and kill everyone? Sure, I can do that for you. After all, they just tried to screw me over. This is just revenge for me.
In order to gain access to the mainframe,
3 code keys, insert them into their respective terminals.
Failure is not an option.
Oh god, I remember this mission's a bitch. For some reason or another, this mission sucks, but I can't remember what it is. I'm trying to remember what it is about this mission that sucks. Also, are there hidden parts here? I always like to look if there's hidden parts here. I already played through Steal the Access program. Retrieve the code keys. Once all the keys have been entered, blah 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 blah. Okay, there's no hidden parts here, but we're gonna have to deal with a nasty AC fight. Keep that in mind. No, we're gonna save first. We're gonna save before we take on this mission because I know this is gonna be really hard, and if we fail, it's probably a game over. So let's save real quickly. That way we don't have to worry about that problem. Good. Save complete. Good. Go back here. Go back there. Go to the mission screen again. Now we can take this mission. Yes. Accept, commence. Let's go. We've got... What is this? We've got a minor issues here. Nothing significant aside from the AC fight. That's going to be the hard part of this. Oh shit, it's this song. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Do, do. Okay, that's the first of those MTs taken care of. Those are Bermuda? No, that's just the name of this AC chassis. What's the name of this MT chassis? We used to be able to take it as a consort earlier on. I can't remember what the hell it's called. Basically, in a nutshell, it's quad leg AMT. I think the pilot of that MT got promoted to a Raven, but I forget who it is off the top of my head. Oh yeah, it's the Roombas. I was calling these things. I hate these things so much. Okay, that's that MT down. Watch our AP. We're going to be in a lot of trouble when we get to the end of this fight, that's for sure. Nocturne is going to be an absolute menace. I can already tell. Where are you? There you are. No, not that. I want the map. Let's see if we can't get an idea of our target positions. Okay, there are 3 code keys below us. They're gonna be over there. Okay. That door is locked, so we can't access that one. That is not where we came from. Okay. We probably are gonna need to go through that door, but not yet. Next is get our bearings. Okay, we need to go this way. That's our first code key. God. I was saying before, the Jets is playing through Nexus right now, and that is, I am so sorry for her, because you notice how that MT earlier exploded next to us, and we were just fine? That's something they changed in Nexus, and it's such a bad change. Basically, once we get into Nexus, what's going to happen is exploding enemies will damage us if we're next to them when they explode, which means the blade is a much riskier weapon to use. I don't know, you weren't here for it, Dragfree, or anybody else? You should have heard my rant on Nexus. Nexus is not a good game. Let me just get that out of the way right now. Nexus is not a good game. It has so many issues. It has so many issues, it's not even funny. Where is that last one? That last one was all the way over there. Okay. Like, Silent Line and Blast Raven are gonna be... The animatronics get a little quirky at night. God damn it, Parasitus. Can we go through this? Is there a door over here? I know there's that door. Is there another door over here? No, there's not. Okay. So we just kind of run our ass back through this way. And then from here, there's 2 code keys over there. Actually, no, those aren't code keys. That's where we input the code keys. Okay. Which means the last code keys are going to be over that way. We're probably going to have to go, not through that door, but another door that's nearby. Because this door will take us through to the input terminal. We can input the code keys here, which will be handy. It means we don't have to go back to get all... Take care of you. Run into here. Input the code keys.
Entering code key.
Now let's see if there's any other doors through here or not. Probably not, so we are going to have to run back through here and figure out our routing. Okay. That's my goal. Announce my arrival in the most distracting way I can think of. God damn it, Parasitus. Okay, so how do we get over there now? That's going to be the next question. Because there's no door there. And I'm pretty sure we go through here, that just leads straight down. Nope, there's a door there, but we already used that door. This just leads straight into a hallway. Like so. Yeah, this just leads straight into this hallway. And that means we're going to have to go a different path. Okay. So, go through here. And then what are we looking for? Looking for something probably back over this way. Hopefully it's not this laser hallway. I hate this laser hallway so much. So let's hold back here real quickly. See if there's another route. I think there is. Let's go back, see if we can't figure out that other route real quickly. Those are not doors, so we don't have to worry about those. Okay. So back this way, see if there's another route. If there's another route, we might have to use it in order to get through. Oh, someone's shooting at us. Could you not? Could you please not? Thank you. Now to 672 rounds of MG. Keep that in mind. We're going to want to preserve some of that for... Oh, there's another hallway there. I just realized that. How do we get to it is the question. Or can we even get to it? That is the question. So we go through here. Yep, there's a door. Okay. We can go this way, in fact. So we're going to head down this way. That leads into a room we've already been in, I think. Something I'll have to check, though. Yeah, we've already been here. Okay, so we don't want to go through that door. It's not relevant to where we want to go. We need to go this way now. See if there's anything in here. No, it looks like this is just probably where we came in through. Yeah, there's a hallway with lasers in it, Parasitus. Let me go show you. Let me go show you the laser hallway. Let me go show you the laser hallway. Go through here. Does this lead to anything? It does. Oh, have I been this way yet? Have I been this way yet? I don't think I've been this way yet. Hey! That's useful. I have not yet been this way. Or if I have, again, It's just a roundabout to where I started. Yeah, this is just a roundabout to where I started. Okay. So let's turn around, head through here, and then I'll show you the laser hallway. Because the laser hallway is a pain in the ass. I think we're going to have to go through it to get our last 2 code keys, which is going to suck. It's going to suck. Anyways, open this door. Oh, wait. We can open that door. I think there was another door that looked similar that I thought we weren't going to be able to open. So let's head back down that way first. Okay. We want to go left. Okay. Go through this door, then go left. Oh. Okay. Maybe not 5. 5 is not a good game. But yes, the older Armored Core games definitely need a PC port. Like, absolutely deserve a PC port. Especially 4 and For Answer, because more people need those. They are possibly the best games for introducing someone to the series with. Because while they're blindingly, blisteringly fast, they're just so good. They're so good. This is the laser hallway, by the way. Paris, see this? See how every time I go through here, I take a bit of damage? That's the laser hallway. Did you like that? I didn't. I sure as hell didn't. That sucks. But we're going to have to cross that again. Okay, takes care of those MTs. So that's our code key.
Code key obtained.
Now we just gotta go with the last one, which I don't know where the hell it is. Or is it? Yeah, there's one more still. Okay. Is there still another? There's still another one. Okay, I don't know what the fuck it is though. So that's gonna be interesting to get. No. Not 1.4. Not 1.4. 1.2. 1.2 drag free. 1.4 is slower. Remember? Yeah, it probably is Parasitus. It absolutely is. 1.15 is the infinite energy one. Nope, can't open that door. Okay. Means we gotta find a different route to get there, which is gonna suck. But oh well. Go through here, input the code key we got, and then we gotta figure out how we get code key 4.
Entering code key.
That's gonna be the difficult part, I can already tell from here.
Gate lock released.
Oh no, we don't have to input code key 4. We just gotta go through the door now. There were only 3 of them. Well, that's easy enough then. So then from here, back at this room now. That door we couldn't open is unlocked now. Okay. Now we can go this way. And now we have to deal with an AC fight that's gonna fucking murder us. More MTs. Little small fries. Otherwise, not that big of a deal, though. Hit the button, and let's see what happens.
Target data acquired. Clear out.
Run like hell. What if we actually have to even fight Nocturne? If we don't have to fight Nocturne, we're just gonna run. If we do have to fight Nocturne, we have to fight Nocturne. Oh well. There's the door, and here comes Nocturne.
Both Ravens. Just do what comes naturally.
Sure. Mr. OP
Don't
is...
think about it.
Sure thing, Mr. OP Intensify. $500 rounds. Okay, we got half of our magazine still. We should be able to win this fight. Something about it's just gonna suck, I bet. We also don't expend all our ammo. on the, what's it called? On the obstacles in the middle of the room. He's over boosting in these close quarters. Wow, this is a weird enemy AI. Shit! Lost that fight. And we're gonna see another game over screen now, I bet. Oh well. I love that emote, Drag Free. Just get Thanos snapped, yeah. Just get absolutely Thanos snapped. That's what happened to us right now. Ugh. Well, I'm gonna try that again. See if maybe this time we actually get it. Ooh. Our biggest problem is just we don't have... We're probably going to go over to the heavier legs. Because although... Yeah, reject human... I wish I could, Drag Free. I wish I could. But that's not really an option. Nocturne... It's going to be a bit of a pain in the ass, I can already tell. So we can probably just beat him with our current AC build. It's just going to be a case of we have to do our resource management better. That way we don't run into that situation again. Although, what we might do, just to make things a little bit easier, is swap out our back weapon, because missile locks are take significantly longer than ideal here. If we do that, then we switch these over. We're good. Okay, we don't have a weight problem now. And we can use the orbit cannons to bully him. We can use the orbit cannons to bully the shit out of him. Yes. So first things first, we want to go and get the access code from the laser hallway first, because we noticed that once we got that one, it shut down.
Main system.
So we're going to go this way and just run ourselves through. The orbit cannons are hilarious, by the way, Drag Free. Like, I don't know how to adequately explain how stupid the dual orbit cannons are. They're so funny. Okay, just keep moving. We know where our targets are now. We don't have to get bogged down in every single MT fight. We probably are, just because of, you know, it makes our life easier. But we don't really have to, is the big thing. So let's keep moving. No, okay, I'm being dumb. Let me go this way. Bully out the small fry. Take care of a few of these guys, because otherwise they're going to be an issue. Ooh, okay, now here comes the laser hallway. Overboost, let's go. There was a so there's a post that I saw recently. I retweeted it on Twitter, but it was talking about Zangief and King as if they were professional wrestlers. It's like, Zangief is a safe worker. He secures his opponent's head and neck to make sure that he falls down correctly and secures his opponent's head and neck to ensure a safe fall. King is an unsafe worker who does not protect his opponent's head and neck and could risk an accident. And if you saw my retweet on Twitter, you know what my thought on that was because of recent events. Literally, U.S. Air Force F-22 pilot, safe worker, maintains proper spacing, avoids incidents while retaining options to deploy weapons. BKS flanker pilot, unsafe worker, nearly rams aircraft, nearly rams targets, high risk of escalation, do not look for intercepts. Oh god, it's such a stupid post. It's such a stupid post that I made. Okay, now we need to go this way. Yeah, it's this way. Okay. The 2 code keys are through here. No, mine is better, asshole. The first code key is here. Grab that real quickly.
Code key obtained.
We get a last code key through this door. And just work our way down. Okay. Last code key is behind this door. It's gonna be another one of those later MTs. Show them that my blade is better. Or just shoot them, that also works. 1,000-round machine gun is disgusting. I'm not even going to try and justify it. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It's a busted-ass weapon in the best way possible, and I love it for that. So we go through here, come back up, and we just got to go and input the code keys now. This should be a relatively simple process, because the door to do it is just right through here. Yep, it's right there. A couple of MTs in there that we're gonna have to deal with. Looks like it's one of those later MTs. So not a big fight, but a nuisance nonetheless. So we'll deal with that. Input the code keys and just go from there.
Entering code key.
All 3 code keys are input. So now that opens the door.
Released.
Go grab the thing. Is the correct door? Yes, it is. Okay. There's some small fire through here. And grab the... No, I have not... Okay, I've watched parts of it. I've partially watched it. But I know the anime you're talking about, and I know it's very good. Because it's... I remember I was talking... But I don't know if you were there when I was playing Frame Gride. But Knights and Magic is one of the anime that is very similar to that game. So there are 3 animes that are... Yeah, it's Magic Gundam. It's Magic Gundam, and it's so good for it. It's so good for being Magic Gundam. The other 2 that come to mind are much older. So there are 4 animes actually. There are 4 animes that I love that are in that vein. There's Knights and Magic, Aura Battler Dunbine, Vision of Escaflowne, and Magical Knight Rayearth. And Rayearth is even better because it takes the mecha fantasy and it adds magical girls to it. So it's like this perfect combination of everything. Like, Magical Knight Rayearth is the perfect anime. You cannot prove me wrong on this one. You cannot argue with me on this one. Magic Knight Rayearth is the perfect anime. It's mecha, it's magical girls, it's everything that's good. It's everything that's good at anime. I am Spider-Man with a spider plan. Okay. What's your spider plan, Spider-Man?
Just do what comes naturally.
Yeah, whatever, Nocturne. I got orbit cannons. Die.
Don't think about it.
Hey, you ever watch Aliens? There's a scene from that movie I really like, where they deploy gun turrets. And the gun turrets kill the aliens. Like, sure, they run out of ammo because there's so many of the aliens, but the good news is there's only one of you. So it's not like I have to worry about that happening. You're not going to overwhelm these cannons. You're not going to win that fight. I'm sorry. Bro, you're not going to win that fight. You're not going to win against this many orbit cannons. See? I told you weren't going to win against that many orbit cannons. We are in the end game of Armored Core 3, Czar. That's what's going on. Escape point. Quickest route is up and then to the left. Okay. There will be a couple of MTs waiting for us, but they're not a significant threat. Just charge through them. Witch of Mercury is very good. Watch it. Watch Witch of Mercury. It's very good. It absolutely slaps. It absolutely slaps. You should watch it now. Watch Witch of Mercury now. Oh, thanks for letting me know, by the way. I didn't realize that. Thanks for letting me know, Czar. Turn that down a bit. There we go. Do not abort. We have already gotten our way through this. The rest of this is just a cinch. So, door on the right. Go through here. Open it. And then head through to the right again. Oh, I mean, yeah, no. You can be Yuri bait and be good Gundam anime. All you basically have to do to be good Gundam anime is don't be Gundam Wing and don't be Iron-Blooded Orphans. As long as you can do that, you're probably good at... Actually, no. It has everything. You're absolutely right, Kogasa. Witch of Mercury has I don't like Iron-Blooded Orphans. Yeah, no, I don't like Iron-Blooded Orphans. I really don't like Iron-Blooded Orphans. So there are... In no particular order, I'm just going to mention the Gundam anime that I don't like. The anime I don't like. I don't like Gundam Wing. I don't like Iron-Blooded Orphans. I don't like Gundam 00. And I don't like Gundam Age. Like, Gundam Age pisses me off in particular, not because of its plot or anything. Its plot... Oh, Seed is also bad. Thank you for reminding me of Seed. I burned Seed from my memory. Unicorn is 10 out of 10. Unicorn is very good. What was the thing I was looking at, though? Gundam Age, and there's a fucking mobile suit name. And I'm trying to remember which one it is. Is this the one I'm thinking of? Yes, this is the one I was thinking of. So, this mobile suit pisses me off like you would not believe. And I'll tell you exactly why it does. I have to go get to another thing to compare it to. But once you see it, you'll see... No. This is a specific mobile suit from Gundam Age that pisses me off, Parasitus. It's not anything about Gundam Build Divers. I've never seen Gundam Build Divers, so I have no opinion on Gundam Build Divers. I just need to find a specific image to compare to. There we go. So, first things first, I want to show you this thing. Because this thing is hideous. This thing is utterly hideous. I despise it. It needs to die. It is one of the ugliest mecha designs I have ever seen. And it is made all the worst by the fact that it is a mockery of one of the best mecha designs I've ever seen. So this is the Z-Das from Gundam Age. I just want you to look at this thing and you see the problem. That is hideous. It is absolutely hideous. Now, I want to show you what the mecha design I consider to be a mockery of is. So, look at this. Now, look at this. The 03 Aliyah from Armored Core 4 and For Answer. You see what I'm talking about when I say that that thing feels like a mockery of the 03 Aliyah? Yeah, exactly. That is how I feel about... Where's the pilot go? On both of them? Yeah, somewhere in the chest. I don't know where. It's not important. It doesn't really matter where the pilot goes. It really doesn't. The point is, the 03 Aliyah looks really good, while the Z-Das looks horrible. And thank you, Mechanic Cat. Ooh. Hoo-wee. Oh. Yeah, I know. It's a hideous design. It's so bad. I despise the Z-Das. I don't even know if I'm saying the name right, because I haven't even bothered to watch Age, and I'm never going to. Are you going to say you rank it lower than G-Reco? I've never even seen G-Reco, so I don't know what that means, Kogasa. I don't know if that's a good thing, but I don't know what that means. Magical. That's worrying. That's a worrying way to describe things. We'll analyze the data as fast as we can. The controller's forces are on the move throughout Layered. They seem to be popping out of the woodwork. I don't know what our chances are, even if the controller is destroyed and the situation is brought under control. But we can't just give up, that's for sure. Someone actually understands. Someone gets it. Someone gets it. They're not an idiot. They're not stupid. We don't have a confirmed release date, Czar, but people are saying October. People are saying October is when it's going to come out. But so far, there has not been a confirmed release date for Armored Core 6. In the meantime, what am I going to go do? Yeah, no, it's coming out this year. It's coming out this year. They've already said it's coming out this year. But, like I said, there's not like an officially confirmed release date so far. Anyways, save. As before. Overwrite file, yes. And then, once we've done that... Defend energy reactor. Oh no, is the controller trying to destroy layered main reactor or something stupid like that? If they destroy this, is all of the power in the city gonna go out? Is that what's gonna happen here?
Raven, controller forces have succeeded in occupying the energy reactor. Their objective is unclear, but if the reactor is destroyed, it will set off a chain
Oh my
reaction
god, they're gonna try and Chernobyl it.
throughout the
They're gonna try and Chernobyl the place. Fuck!
To make matters worse, the facility's security system has been activated. In order to reach the core, you'll have to bypass both gun emplacements and energy shields.
Oh, no. Fuck, I know what this is gonna be. I remember this hallway. It's a lot like that one part in Zone of the Enders, the second runner. It's like this one part in Zone of the Enders too. It's a very similar hallway to that, and it is pain. I remember this mission now. This hallway sucks. I know how to deal with this hallway, but this hallway sucks. Oh yeah, no, the Armored Core series is mostly really good. Czar, the only the exceptions, the bad Armored Core games are pretty obvious. Let me put it that way. Okay.
Mission update.
Okay. Wait here.
Enemy forces have already reached the reactor's core.
Yep. Ow! Okay. This is some bullshit. The only way this could be worse is if somehow... Yep. Well, shit. Well, shit. This is going to be a game over screen. I already know it is. Oh, well. Yeah, that was half my AP just gone. That was half my AP just gone. Nah, I don't think we're going to need the funny... We're probably not... Oh, okay, maybe we're going to need the funny cannon for this. I hope not, though. But I think we're going to be okay. Let me see if there's any weird quirks to this mission I'm missing. I don't think there are, though. Let's see if there's any weird little quirks to this mission that I'm missing. Path will be temporarily blocked by a hall. Immediately advance forward and retreat into one of the gaps. Basically, don't get hit by the big thing. Don't get hit by the thing at the end of the hallway. That's all I've got to do. Okay. Yeah, no, this is my So, Czar, a bit of history. FromSoft made Kingsfield first. Then, after Kingsfield, they made Armored Core. And around that time period where they also made a bunch of the other more like weird and experimental stuff. So they made Armored Core, they made the Echo Knight series. FromSoft made a lot of games before Dark Souls. Like, a lot. They made a lot of games before Dark Souls. There was Kingsfield, there was Armored Core, there was... What else was there? Damn. Kingsfield, Armored Core, Adventures of Cookie and Cream, also known as Curry Curry Mix. What else was there? There's a lot, basically. I'm trying to think what else there is. Kingsfield, Armored Core, Cookie and Cream, Chrome Hounds. Fuck you, Mechanicat. Otogi. Yeah, that's another one. They made a lot of stuff. Oh, they also... Didn't they make Wild Arms? Didn't FromSoft make Wild Arms? Let me go see if they made Wild Arms. No, they did not make Wild Arms. That was Media Vision. Okay, never mind. What else did they make? Fuck, I gotta pull up a list now. I gotta pull up a list now to actually see all the shit they made. Wild Arms is an RPG series. I don't know much about it off the top of my head, but I know a bunch of people have played it and rather like it. Let me see what else they made. So like I said, Kingsfield, Armored Core, Shadow Tower, Echo Knight, Frame Gride, Evergrace, Cookie and Cream, Murakumo, Metal Wolf Chaos. Yeah, I have pulled up the list of FromSoft games. I just pulled up the list of FromSoft games that they made before Dark Souls. And I'm not going to list off every single one of them. But basically, you know, you've got Kingsfield, Armored Core, Shadow Tower, Echo Knight, Frame Gride, Eternal Ring, Cookie and Cream, Lost Kingdoms, Otogi, Murakumo, Metal Wolf Chaos, Kuon, a bunch of other, like the Another Centuries episode series, Chrome Hounds, Enchanted Arms. That's the one I was thinking of when I said Wild Arms. They did Enchanted Arms. Ninja Blade. They did a Monster Hunter game? FromSoft made a Monster Hunter game? What? Monster Hunter Diary. It's one of the spin-off games that I think was only ever released in Japan. Yeah, no, that was my reaction too. They made a Monster Hunter game. Yep, they did Metal Wolf Chaos. I already said that one. They made a lot of games. They made a lot of bad games too. Like Mechanicat, I know you're like fucking with me, but they did make a lot of bad games. Ninja Blade is terrible. Murakumo is pretty mediocre. Steel Battalion Heavy Armor is a fucking insult. Yeah, just spit in my face with that one. God. Dark Souls 2. Worst game ever made. What else have they made? Okay, Czar, the thing about Dark Souls 2 is everyone has an opinion on Dark Souls 2. Everyone seems to either love Dark Souls 2 or hate Dark Souls 2. It is a game that exists. But I know that the people who like Dark Souls 2 are very aggressive about defending it. And the people who don't like Dark Souls 2 fucking despise it. And it's incredible. Yeah, it did have a troubled development. It had a troubled development, although here's one thing I will say about Dark Souls 2. Baseline Dark Souls 2 is an interesting, if unfinished game. Scholar of the First Sin is bullshit. So if I play Dark Souls 2, I'm not playing Scholar of the First Sin. I'm just going to get that out of the way right now. Fuck that. I'm playing normal Dark Souls 2. Thank you very much. Goodbye. What else is there? Oh, Sekiro. Deracine. What the hell was Deracine? What the hell was Deracine? This is a weird game they made a while. Oh, it was a VR game. That's what this was. What the hell was this game? Okay, whatever. I don't know what Deracine is. Kogasa, do you want to know what Dark Souls is? Do you want to know? Yeah, they made a VR game. I completely forgot about that. I completely forgot they made a VR game. But no, Kogasa, do you want to know what Dark Souls 1 is? Dark Souls 1 is basically... If somebody had wanted to make a video game adaptation of Berserk, Dark Souls is what that is. Dark Souls is a video game version of Berserk. That's what Dark Souls is. It's Berserk the video game. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Spoilers, you can't. In fact, the sheer number of Berserk references in Dark Souls is incredible. You have the sword that is basically the Dragon Slayer. You have the demons that are basically apostles. Hell, the Taurus demon, which is one of the first bosses you fight in Dark Souls 1, is basically Zod. Ugh, it's just so much. There's so many Berserk references in Dark Souls. I don't know if it does, Parasitas, but whether or not it does, Dark Souls is basically Berserk the video game. I don't know if Berserk has like an official one or not. I don't particularly care. I just know that in a nutshell, that is the easiest. Okay, that damages us. That damages us. Don't touch the shields. Yeah, you have a literal Dragon Slayer in Dark Souls 3. You have a literal Dragon Slayer in Dark Souls 3. That really shows.
There's no time to waste.
Believe me, I know, Lane, but the problem is this damn security system is gonna kill me. Yeah, I don't know why drag free, I just know it does. Well, shit. And we died again. Yeah, abort mission. Let's try that again. I know what we're doing now, though. So first things first, don't touch the shields. They hurt. Second thing, just overboost through the guns. Overboost through the shields and get through. Okay, so we have to destroy the wall. That's what I was trying to remember. It's like, we don't have to go around anything. We just got to hit it. We just got to hit the wall. Whatever. I have a Dark Souls never made a reference to Rosine because I didn't realize how much of a fucking nightmare that whole last arc was. I haven't gotten that far. I'm at the beginning of the Conviction arc, but whatever happens with that, I can already imagine how much of a mess that's going to be. On top of that, you know what I realized? So I only started reading Berserk recently, and I was talking to people, and they were saying the first thing about that is that means I don't have to wait for them to get off the damn boat. I have heard about how much of a pain in the ass the boat was for Berserk, and that was one of the main reasons I didn't want to start reading Berserk, is because I knew that at some point I was going to catch up to the point where they were on the boat, and then I was just going to be sitting there and be like, when the fuck are they getting off the damn boat? That's one of the reasons why I was always kind of like concerned about reading Berserk, because I always figured that was going to happen at some point. Worse than usual. Oh, God. Oh, God. That's not good. Defend energy reactor. Also, you mentioned Sekiro earlier, Mechanicat. The lead game designer of Sekiro is the director for Armored Core 6.
Raven.
Yeah, so that's the thing. Like, people didn't realize. That was something they mentioned. What's his name? Yamamura. I can't remember his first name off the top of my head, but Yamamura is the director for Armored Core 6. He was the lead game designer for Sekiro, and you're probably going to see a lot of influence from Sekiro on that. Also, I love how mad people were that Armored Core 6 was not going to be an open world. But honestly, something that Congo said recently kind of makes me glad it's not. Ooh. Ooh. That was rough. Don't want to take too many hits like that.
Already reached the reactor's core.
Ow! Fuck!
Intruder detected. Activating security system.
Wait for it to pass. Go, 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 go! Okay. Well, now we actually know what to do here. But not that! That was bad! But yeah, like I said, we know what to do here now. We basically just run through. We wait for it. We hide in the gap until it fires. Then we boost through. The shield will stop us, but it does a lot less damage when it does compared to the cannon. So now we actually know the strat here. So we can proceed actually, and maybe get it right this time. Who knows? We'll find out. That's for sure. Push the start button. Load game. Memory card, slot 1, load the game. Let's try that again. I actually know the strat now, so we can actually pull this off. Also, drag free. It's funny you mentioned that because that's going to be something that's something that Yamamura has talked about, is he wants to implement something like the posture system from Sekiro in Armored Core 6's melee system. As part of Armored Core 6's melee system. Because Armored Core is not Sekiro, but Armored Core's melee has always been very basic. And that's one of the things they wanted to change in 6. Because they know that's going to be a big criticism. This will be a big criticism in a new game, in a new entry.
Engaging combat mode.
I'm really hoping so, Drag Free. I am really hoping so because that would be interesting.
Intruder detected.
So hide in the gap, wait for the shot to pass.
Receiving mission update.
Hide in that little corner.
Enemy forces have
Wait for the
already
shot to
reached the
pass.
reactor's core.
Notice how much more AP we have now.
There's no time to waste.
There we go. Fuck you. And we're through. God, I love these orbit cannons. They're so dumb. They're so dumb. Look at them go. Look at the boys. They do all the work. They do all the work. Pew, 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 pew. Objective achieved. System switch to normal mode. I love these things. They're so good. They're so good. Orbit cannon OP. Orbit cannon OP. It's so good. Whew. How much more we got here? Mission. Well, first, before we do that, we're going to save. We're always going to save between these missions because now that we're in the end game, pretty much every failure is a game over. So we want to make sure we avoid that situation because we don't want to lose all the progress we've made so far. That's for sure. So pull back now real quickly. Go into mission again. Now we can go into mission again and see what we're dealing with here. Destroy massive MT Avalon Hill. Oh, God. Here we go. This is where we get the moonlight. This is where we get the moonlight. I forget if there's anything in particular we need to worry about with this mission because I think there's a couple. Yeah. Destroy massive MT. Is there anything in particular I need to be mindful of here? Moonlight can be unlocked by completing without a consort. A booster is also hidden here. Best strategy is playing a game of cat and mouse. Use the wrecked ship as a shield. And then just go. High damage per second. Yeah, no, we're not going to do that. We're just going to do the fuckery game because I'm pretty good at playing the mobility fuckery game. Yes, massive MT, so massive gun.
Our long-range scanners have acquired a massive target moving through Sector 720. Given its current heading, we believe that a nearby energy reactor is in. Unleashing something of this magnitude can only be the word. Regardless, we can't just...
Okay. No, I don't want a consort because I want my fucking Moonlight Blade. I want my Moonlight Blade. I'm going to get my Moonlight, but Operation Code Ophanim. Union Avalon Hill.
Main system. Engaging combat mode.
Sorry about that. Anyways, we're back. Let's kill this thing. Or at least try to. Look at the size of this thing. It's massive. Well, they said it's massive. So fair enough. Artificial sky. Yeah, they really did. They really did. You're not kidding, Drag Free. They went from massive to massive. Like, damn. This thing's not going to run out of ammo, but we're going to fuck with it. By deploying orbit cannons and see if it gets close enough for them to do anything. Use this as a shield like before. Are we even hitting it at this range? I'm kind of curious now. Like, are we even hitting the damn thing at this range? I'm wondering. Ow, 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 ow. No, you don't. I saw that glow. I know what that glow means. You're not going to get me that easily, asshole. We made it a different weapon for this, actually, though. Just realized. Just because we can't hit this thing from here. Okay, now we're out of energy. That's bad, 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 bad. We can hit it from here, though. Also, Ophanim, in case you're wondering what the name means. So, y'all are familiar with the biblically accurate angel meme, right? The angel referenced in that meme is an Ophanim. That is an Ophanim you're seeing. So that is basically what we're dealing with right now. We are dealing with a biblically accurate angel. And all the problems that come with it. And now it's splitting apart. Biblically accurate MT. Yeah, biblically accurate. Oh, God. We're dealing with the wrath of God, basically. That's what this is. We have to fight the wrath of God. And we're probably not going to win. Let's just get that out of the way right now. With our current loadout, we're probably not going to win this fight. Thank you for that, Czar. Thank you for that.
Raven, please respond.
No, I just got my ass kicked, Lane. I just got my ass kicked. So I cannot respond. I'm sorry. Yeah, I just took 2 grenade launchers to the face, plus God knows how many missiles. I don't think I'm getting up from that one. Yeah, that's... Well, no. It's not an eye parasitus. It's a glowing fetus. Like, if you ever actually look at the center of an Ophanim, let me pull up an image of an Ophanim so you can see what they actually look like, because they look a little bit different than that. Let me see if I can find a good image of an Ophanim to show you what's in the middle of an Ophanim. Ah, here we are. So this right here, it does, Czar. It does have a minor AI. So this is an Ophanim. That is an Ophanim. Wheels within wheels, and then eyes, and then covered in eyes. You might have also been thinking of an Ophanim parasitus, because there are varying depictions of an Ophanim. Some of them have like a jewel in the middle. Some of them have the fetus in the middle. It's kind of varied. There's a lot of different depictions of them. But in either case, yeah, Ophanim are, whenever you think of the biblically accurate angel, what you're specifically thinking of is an Old Testament angel, because New Testament angels are a bit different. New Testament angels, the best way to describe what a New Testament angel is imagine a naked man made entirely out of light. That's roughly what a New Testament angel is like. So, like, let me show you an image that just kind of sums up a New Testament angel. Yeah, that's the different testament. That's a very different testament. But yeah, this is more like what a New Testament angel looks like right here. So this is more like a New Testament angel. Just made of light. Yeah, New Testament angels, you need sunglasses to perceive. It's still utterly terrifying because they appear out of nowhere. They appear out of nowhere. Or like this. This is a New Testament angel right here. That's a New Testament angel. Yeah, no. In either case, yes, angels absolutely understand just how terrifying they are. Maybe they do, Czar. Maybe they do. But that kind of shows what I'm talking about. It's like New Testament and Old Testament angels look different. They look different from each other. Like they're fundamentally different in concept. Yes, that was Goku, Mechanicat. Goku is a New Testament angel. They're literally Goku. New Testament angels are literally Goku. If you think about it. I mean, well, kind of, actually. So, we all know Goku is based off of the Chinese character of Sun Wukong from Journey to the West. Blah, 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 blah. In many ways, there are parallels between the character of Sun Wukong and Jesus Christ. They come from different literary and they come from different traditions, but in many ways there are parallels. And while I'm on this subject, I also want to talk about how so many people don't understand what J. Robert Oppenheimer meant when he said, "Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds." He wasn't saying it as an expression of regret for developing the atomic bomb. He was not comparing himself to Vishnu. If anything, the war was Vishnu, and he was Prince Arjuna. So, just a quick summary of the Bhagavad Gita and the events that lead up to that. The he was not comparing himself to Arjuna. So, Prince Arjuna is a major character in the Bhagavad Gita. And in the Bhagavad Gita, Prince Arjuna is the greatest warrior on one side of this war that's about to break out. However, Prince Arjuna has noticed that many of the people on the other side are people he loves, people he cares about. They are friends, they are family members. And so at the very last moment, before the battle, he gets cold feet. He is unwilling to do his duty. He throws down his bow, and he's like, "I'm not going to fight. I'm not going to fight. These people, I love the people on the other side are people I love." But Vishnu, in order to impress upon Prince Arjuna the magnitude of his duty, and that his duty means that he will do things he does not want to do, takes on his true terrifying form to impress upon Prince Arjuna how important his participation in this battle is. And it is then that Vishnu says to Prince Arjuna, "Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds." That was basically the war. No, in this case, Oppenheimer is Prince Arjuna, and the bomb or the war, depends on how you want to look at it, that is Vishnu. It's not... Yeah, the bomb and its effects, or not even the bomb, the war. World War II is Vishnu. Oppenheimer does not want to create this terrible weapon because he knows how horrible the implications of this weapon could be. But he also knows that he has a duty to try and end this war as quickly as possible. And so the bomb, the bomb, the war, everything all wrapped up in that is Vishnu impressing upon him that he must create this terrible weapon, because if he does not, the war will go on longer and be more horrific than anything this bomb could do. That is what he meant when he said, "Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds." God, this fucking massive MT is gonna kick my ass. Ugh. I'm trying to think if there's any weapons that we could use here that would be good for this, because we can't really get close to this thing, and that's gonna be the problem. Tank ACs. Let's see, what weapons would work here? Long range, high DPS weapons. So what are these? We could take the Hecto and... Okay, so if we use the Hecto here, we should be good. Yeah, no. That is when... Okay, so that's the other thing, Czar. I have that bit right there when Oppenheimer goes to meet Truman with Dean Acheson. If you want to be critical, if you want to criticize Oppenheimer, that is when you criticize him. And in many ways, you can argue that Truman's response to Oppenheimer is what led to him coming to the realization that he was like Prince Arjuna, and that he was doing... He had to do this. Because remember, when he said... The time when he said, "Now I become death, the destroyer of worlds," that was an interview in 1960. That was later. So he is probably having that moment of regret, like you said, when he goes to visit Truman, and then Truman's response to Oppenheimer kind of probably contributed to Oppenheimer realizing that as terrible as what he did was, as terrible as the bomb was, at the end of the day, it was his duty. It was what he had to do. Yeah, he couldn't be, he could not be weepy over it. He did this, and he had to accept that. That this was not something that was in his hands. This was out of his hands and beyond his control. So we want the Hecto rockets. And we want something different on the right arm. Maybe that's too heavy, though. Or do that. And then maybe we keep the MG-1000 on the right arm, even though we're not really going to use it that much. That could work. And then maybe what we can also do here, go for some heavier legs. I don't like using heavier legs, but we're probably going to have to here. If we do that, then we can take the grenade rifle. We're going to need a longer range fire control system so that we can get longer locks. So let's go look at those as well. Sight range is what we're looking at here for this. 1145 is the Vrex ND2. It's probably the longest range FCS in the game, so that's what we're going to go with. Okay. So Vrex ND2. Go and equip that. Like, where's the damn FCS slot at? There. Vrex ND2. And then on the right back, we're also going to equip the grenade cannon if we have the weight for it. Yes, we do. Okay. My father, when he worked at the government, found in the trash a signed letter from Truman himself. He still has it framed. That is very interesting, Czar. What did it say, if you don't mind sharing? If you don't mind sharing what it said, what did it say on the letter? Because I know Truman was a very interesting character. Truman's a very interesting character in a lot of ways. Okay. But if you ask and you get a response, let me know. Because like I said, Truman is an extremely interesting character. He's probably one of, I'm not going to say favorite, because whether a U.S. president is good or bad is up to each individual person to decide, and we can get into fights over that. But presidents I think were the most interesting are Harry Truman, Woodrow Wilson. Like I said, whatever your opinion on Woodrow Wilson is, I don't care. We're not getting into that right now. But yeah, Harry Truman, Woodrow Wilson, Lyndon B. Johnson, Jimmy Carter, and obviously, the Roosevelts. It's the Roosevelts, Truman, Wilson. Johnson was absolutely a character. That's what I say. He's one of the most interesting presidents we've ever had. He's absolutely one of the most interesting presidents we've ever had. Like I said, I'm not going to make an opinion. I'm not going to say my opinion on Johnson, because that's getting into that would start a fight. I don't care what my opinion is on that. It doesn't matter what my opinion is on that. Someone's going to start a fight over that. So I'm not going to say anything about that. Yeah, from a purely biographical standpoint. I'm talking from a purely biographical standpoint with all of these presidents.
That's the target.
Main system. Engaging combat mode.
So, as before, now we're going to go back to this strategy. Use the ship as a shield and damage the MT. Now it's splitting. We can ignore the smaller part. Ow! Identify our primary target and go from there. Shit, we almost had it. We almost had it there. Ugh. We took the grenades to the face from the other half, and that's what got us there. But yeah. Ooh, we almost had it there, though. Okay, so we have a build that works. That's the thing, though. That's the important thing, is we have a build that could potentially work here. Once we get back in, we're going to try that again. Maybe not use that core, because our exceed orbits don't actually have the range to reach the thing. But aside from that, we're good. Load game. Do that, yes. Load, yes. We may actually go back to using the more mobile AC, but with the Hecto rockets. That way, when the thing splits in half, we don't have to worry about it killing us. Whatever. We've already got the AC saved. Let's go. Set mission, no consort. I want my Moonlight Blade. You're going to give me my damn Moonlight Blade. Offenham, start time, yes, yes, yes. We could be a little scummy here, actually. We're going to be a little scummy here. Because otherwise we're just going to have to run back and forth between the start screen, and that's just going to take forever. So first things first, identify the hostile. Identify the target. Now it's splitting. Whoa! Okay. Get back behind cover. Get back behind cover. Get back behind cover now. In many ways, though, like you mentioned earlier, Dragfree, I do wonder how much the Offenham was like a prototype for arms forts, for the arms forts in later installments. In like in for answer. How much of the ideas that would be used for the arms forts would actually come into this mission? Where is the bottom half at? Ooh, almost had me there. Ugh. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay. God, artificial sky playing in the background really just impresses on you how big of a deal what you're doing here is. It's like whenever shit's getting real, that's what this music refers. Like this music is. It's the shit's getting real music, and I love it. You know, this is Armored Core. Down it goes. Beta arms for it. Yeah, absolutely, Drag Free. It really does just feel like a beta arms for it in a lot of ways. And we got the moonlight from that too, which makes it even better. So there goes the Ophanim. We just got the best blade in the game. Let's fucking go. We just got the best blade in the game. I'm just gonna emphasize that again. Best blade in the game. Let's rock. Mail. What do we got here? The infrastructure that maintains Laird is failing. History tells us that Laird has always been under the guidance of the controller. It's the only way Laird can exist. Perhaps you're strong enough to take on the controller, but I don't know what would be left of this world if you did and succeeded. I can say this, though. We needed the controller. Raven, do you really believe you're making the right choice? The controller has failed. The controller has abandoned us. We've secured a product Mirage was secretly developing. Please check the garage. The product model number is MLB Moonlight. A new part has been added to the shop. It's manufactured by Mirage and supplied only to a select few. It's an AC core part. There was another core? Huh. Let's go see what this is. I didn't realize there was another core that we could get. MX002. Oh, no. I know this core. 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 This is an interesting core. We're going to get this core. We're probably never going to actually use it, but it's a very interesting core. So first things first. So that's our baseline core. Let's actually try this core out. I haven't actually used this core much. I know we're overweight because of all these other weapons we have in our fucking build on our AC right now. So first things first, we go and equip our booster and our FCS. Then we go get rid of this. Put that on. Get rid of this for the radar. You go back to the MG1000. You become the moon. You go back to the Moonlight. Huh. Maybe the RF-220? Okay, I want to just give this weapon a look real quickly. I just want to give this core a look real quickly, although we're probably going to go back to the Crest core after this, because EOs in this game are weird. EO cores are odd, to say the least. And I don't think I like them, generally speaking.
Main system. Test mode.
Yeah, like I said, an interesting core, but we're probably not going to actually use it. There we go. Yeah, that's so it's an EO core, whatever. We're not gonna keep it. We're gonna hold on to it because we might be able to use it later when we get to Silent Line. But for now, we're gonna go back to our normal core, which is the NER. I like that core a lot better. It's lighter. I like overboost cores better than EO cores, and I think if we have that set up, we'll have our weight correct. Because, yeah, that's significantly heavier. Okay. And that'll probably let us equip not the MG1000, huh? Son of a bitch. We can't use the MG1000 with this. Interesting. What if we get rid of that? Then we can. Or if we get rid of the missile launcher, we can. One or the other, basically, we'd have to get rid of. Let's get rid of the missile launcher. The missile launcher is a good part, but we don't use it all that much. And this means we have a pretty solid AC now. We have the MG1000, we have the Moonlight Blade, we have the MT-1000 with the Moonlight Blade. We have a pretty solid AC all around. Or we could go with the other legs, actually. Let's go with the other legs. So let's go with the other legs. Layered hub. Garage, assembly. I like the edge legs, but they have really tight weight margins. So doing that will probably let us take a missile launcher. Yep, there we go. That's our AC build. And we go system, save, yes. Save, yes. And we're probably in the end game now. Let's see if we can do this tonight. Let's see if we can do this tonight. Mission. Layered hub. Infiltrate layered hub. Objective. Destroy the controller. I like the funny IKEA shark. I mentioned that, Czar. I like the funny IKEA shark. I know it has other meanings to other people, but I just like the funny IKEA shark. I like stuffed animals. They're comfy. You know what I mean? It's a cute thing. They're comfortable.
Analysis of the data acquired from Mirage is complete. It revealed the location of the controller's core. We're sending you in to destroy it. Have we made the right decision? We don't know. We can't say why the controller malfunctioned in the first place. All we can do now is hope. Good luck to you, Raven.
Well, let's go and finish the job. It really is just really cute, Parasitus. It is adorable. 0 division. Okay.
System. Engaging combat mode.
Oh, hey, it's these MTs. Remember these guys? Let's go see then. What's next from here? Is it just a straight shot? Looks like it is. Okay. What is this track? It feels like some kind of finale mix of artificial sky. This is neat. Up. Okay. Our path is up. So up we go. Let our energy recharge, kill these gun turrets while we're here so they don't harass me. I don't know if we're going to run into like a final boss AC or anything up the top, but if we do, we want to be in the best possible shape we can. That's our door. Shit! And we just burned through all of our energy. Lovely! Gotta do all that over again now. Well, here's hoping that they give us a mulligan like they do sometimes in the series, where if you get to like a major checkpoint or something like that, they reset your AP and ammo. If they do, that's going to be a huge thing. I'm kind of hoping they do that. If they don't, oh well. Beamed across the room. What do you mean by that, Parasitus? Beamed across the room. What do you mean by that? You're just going to throw it? Is that what you're saying? You're going to throw it around? Be rough with it? Interesting, they only seem to attack me when I'm moving, though. Or not. Okay, we're up at the top now, which means we are in a relatively safe location. Let's examine our exit path. It's that way. Okay. This is another door over there. No, there isn't. Okay. So, go through this door. And let's see what's waiting for us on the other side. Looks like a lot of shit. God, I remember Armored Core 2, the Phobos mission, was an absolute bastard because there's like this intermediate area before you fight Klein that You have to deal with this monster MT that is that's an absolute bastard. No, Blaha is safe. It would get thrown. The porcelain maid plushie is getting. Oh, okay. So you're just gonna throw Joel around. Okay, that's what you're saying. You're gonna throw Joel around. I mean, I get that he's a porcelain doll. I get that he's a doll and all that, but you can't be too rough with him. He's still made of porcelain. Remember? Yeah. Indeed, drag free. Just with the overboost. I love how that shit feels. It's so good. You know that in real life that shit probably feels amazing too. You just get shunted back into the cockpit seat by the force of the thrust. Oh hey, we did get reset. Which probably means we are gonna have to fight an AC of some type. Like there's probably gonna be a 9-ball type fight here.
It's from Crest.
Oh boy. Wonder who it's gonna be.
We're not sure what it is you hope to accomplish. What can possibly be gained by upsetting the current order?
Absolutely, yeah, no, it's actually drag free.
I guess it doesn't matter anymore.
God, it really is just 9-ball at this point. Yeah, we're gonna have to deal with 9-ball.
Go. Let's find out what kind of future will be born from your decision.
Decided to reinstall the whole OS again. Well, at least it didn't say anything about commencing hostilities, partner. Just be glad it didn't do that. Because you know that happens sometimes. I haven't broken my 36-ounce. If I haven't broken my 36-ounce Jack Daniels mug, then Joel is safe. I guess, Parasitus. I didn't upload your... Yeah. Ah, yes. The homework folder. The homework folder. I know exactly what you mean, drag free. Oh, shit. It's Evangel. I was wondering when you were... Oh, not Evangel. Oh, this isn't Evangel. I remember you, though. I remember you. You were at Rugland. Oh, you've got a friend this time. Interesting. Let's see how much of a difference it makes. Because you're not a very quick AC. I'm just going to put that in mind right now. You're not a particularly fast AC. And I'm just going to grind you down. Ow. I'm probably just grind him down with the MG 1000. Because that's what it's really good at doing. Ow. Fuck. Remember, that does a lot of damage, though. That's one down. Where's the other? Behind us. Okay. I need to find my homework folder so it doesn't get erased. Oh, God. They're using the other pods. They're using my trick. Is that you, Huntress? Did you somehow survive? One minute, Mechanic Cat. I'm in the middle of a fight right here. I'm fighting for my fucking life here. There they go. Down they go. Whoo! Oh, damn. Victory. Victory. And now, what's behind the door, I wonder? Oh, God, that glitch is going to be... That glitch is terrible. I don't know what that glitch is, but that glitch is terrible. Ah, it's the controller.
It's the controller's core. That shield looks impenetrable, though.
I already know what we have to do. Don't worry, Lane.
But the pillar.
Yep. The pillar is
There's
vulnerable.
a heat force in the center. Could it be?
Yep. One of these walls is cracked. I forget which one it is, but it's weakened, and we can use it to get to the controller's core somehow. I just forget exactly how. So give me a minute. I'll figure it out. Okay. It's one of these, though. I just forget which one.
It's an energy reactor. Destroy it and you should neutralize the controller.
Done. And the controller has been shut down.
Energy supply diminishing.
Whoo! And
Executing final directive.
that, ladies and gentlemen, is Armored Core 3. Let's just... And now, that's Armored Core 3. Let's see... Let's just write out this ending, and then we'll see who we're gonna raid. Ooh.
What was that? Something about the surface?
Something about the surface, yeah. Oh my god, that glitch is terrible. That is a terrible glitch. Oh, sure. Go ahead, Czar. Make a suggestion. Go ahead. Rooftop Nuna playing Metroid Prime, the original version. We could do that. Let me see who else is around, though. Because... yeah, I've seen Nuna, and I like Nuna. But what am I looking for here? I know what I'm looking for. I want to see if anybody else is playing this real quickly or not. Nope. Nobody else is playing this. Who else is there around, though? So Nuna's playing Metroid Prime. Who else is around? Maro is on. I haven't seen Maro in a while. I might say hi to her. Little Shadow's doing art. What are they drawing? Gremlin drawing hours. Shadow is nothing in particular there. Picky is playing SMT. Ooh, Callie's... oh, shit. Callie's playing Tron Bon. Ooh. Oh, of course. I mean, of course, Czar. Of course, Parasitus. Of course, other games could learn a thing or two from playing Armored Core about when it comes to mecha combat. Because Armored Core is the OG. Armored Core is the mecha game. So of course people could learn a thing or two about of mecha combat from Armored Core. Dude. Artificial Sky 4. I fucking love this track. Well, let's see. I've got a couple of options right now I'm trying to think of. Who do I want to do? Who do I want to do out of all of them? Actually, you know what? I mentioned Tron Bon. I love Tron Bon. More people need to see Tron Bon. So we're going to go say hi to Callie. And as for the raid message, there you go. Artificial Sky Raid. With that, also, I'll just mention for people who are not following me there, if you want to see what I'm up to, you can follow me on Twitter. I also have a Discord where we do things sometimes. I have been showing Farscape. I've been considering maybe not, just because I don't think a lot of people like Farscape. Farscape's one of those weird series that you kind of really have to introduce people to. Also... but yeah, with that, I say to everyone here, thank you for coming, and good night.